For this episode, our final episode of this season, I'm going to pull the curtain back a bit. Normally, we do this before we record, but I figured it would be great for the finale to show you how all of this happens. As always, all our storylines are pulled from 1985 Games' deck of stories. In past episodes, we started with the deck of stories 1 and 2, and then over the course of the many games, went through all the different booster packs and genres, often leaving it to our guests to determine the next one being used. Our last guest used the last one. And so we've now gone through all of them by giving them, their own specific focus. And so far, I've always left the choice of the cards to the players. This time around, for our finale, I'm choosing the cards. I will still leave it to the players to tell me when to stop shuffling. And I will be shuffling the cards in front of the camera so you can see all happening in front of you.
So we're still complicit. Nice,
yeah, you're
Kevin.
Always complicit. You're always
Damn
complicit.
It.
You are never blameless.
It's true.
You are, as they say in a popular video game, choose your destiny. So I'm going to pick Nate. You're going to tell me when to call this one.
Good. I'm in charge of how this starts. Here we go. Oh, look at the shuffle. That card. Got a feeling. That's not good. We like to judge our DM's face as he draws.
Yeah.
The record,
that card was from the Hell deck.
Oh! There was no winning.
The second card is going to be from the deck of stories. This combines the deck of stories 1 and 2. And this one is going to Jade to the side.
Oh, okay.
I only started this madness.
Now,
I tried to figure out what music it is. Like there's a music there.
Every time,
I wonder what.
Every time,
right?
I'm like, what's she listening to?
I do.
That face.
Oh no, he's so happy.
I like that one.
Oh no, he's gleeful. You see the
What
joy?
have you done?
Thank you. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much.
Oh no, he's thanking you. Oh no.
Well, the first time they all seem to be falling into place. Almost having a theme. It's so wonderful.
I will say the song I was listening to just choose them was Mind Reader, so
well,
okay.
You shouldn't read the DM's mind.
Now the final
goodness
deck. Now the final deck that we're going to use to determine our climax. If you're not familiar with the decks of stories from 1985 Games, it's usually it's called the ORC system, ORC. You pull cards and they either have an O, an R, or a C, or multiple. It's opener, rising action, and climax. We use 3 for, 1 for each. The last one we're using is now something of a classic for us, I think. It's the deck from our first guest appearance. It's the Gothic Horror deck.
Oh no, Megan, run!
And there's only one person I would trust in this world to draw from the Gothic Horror or even horror deck, and it's Megan. So we're gonna have
this is true. I can't deny my nature.
You're the
do
mother
this.
of monsters.
Thank you.
This is your domain.
I have been called the Nightmare Factory. Thank you. Okay. That one. I apologize ahead of time. I feel I chose something horrific.
I don't think you have a choice but to choose something horrific in this deck.
Oh.
Oh, that's an odd face.
Yes, it's very odd. Perhaps I've thrown a wrench into this perfectly planned demise.
No, you haven't.
Oh,
God
no.
damn it! not even like a sliver of hope, Kevin. You could have given us a second. It's fair enough. Fair enough.
Now we'll cut to something of a time lapse. In the video, this will be, or it'll fade to a transition and we'll be in the game. Because what I do now is take 10 minutes and give my players a chance to just go and stretch and fear.
Yes.
And I take 10
tension
minutes
rises.
to connect the dots and make sure there is at least a somewhat coherent story that we're going to go in. So let's take 10 minutes, folks, and let's see where this goes. This will be a bit of a rabbit hole.
See.
You can go take a break now. For real.
Okay, I'll be right back.
You have to cut it right where we're all just like, no.
Well, yeah. We were selling it. Okay, I'll be back.
I think I have it. Let's start in 3, 2, 1. We begin our story. It's been a few months since the events of the ziggurat in the forest, the confrontation with Sage's mom, and the ritual she was enacting, and her ultimate fate that saw the entire town forget that August Gale existed and saw him replaced by a new person, a young lady actually named Gale. With an I, sorry. It's been a few months. August, as we now refer to you to make it distinct of who we're talking to, has been living in accommodations provided by the Europa Corn Appreciation Society. Mr. Mush, or Brother Mush, as some people call him, has somehow become something of a mentor, or even perhaps just as close to a father figure as you can afford in these days. We're mostly working with the Appreciation Society. It's almost like a librarian job for the most part. Just dealing in, archiving information, printing things, some documents, some flyers, and that sort of thing. Mostly in terms of town-wide events, information about the harvests, the cornfields themselves, the safety measures, the usual. Don't go in there at night. If you have a few shotguns with you. Just, standard policy. Over the last few months, of course, things have changed for our character. August lost an arm It was reattached, but some issues persist, some form of nerve damage and a few twitches, sometimes loss of fine motor control. Not always, but it happens. Sage's entire family unit was more or less disassembled. The family, as the cult like organization that her mother led, in which pretty much was built around the cul-de-sac where they live, which has been somehow deemed the cul-de-sac. Most of them have also suspiciously vanished, leaving a once almost thriving, very perhaps a bit too warm neighborhood. Something a bit more lonesome. You live with your father, of course, who has been dealing with the consequences of both his marriage seemingly falling out, the revelations of, what his wife had been up to, and still not fully understanding everything. Because your father, frankly, didn't care that much about the whole cult thing. He just thought it was unimportant and never saw it for anything as bad as perhaps the rest of the town does. For the most part, he's just been making sure that nothing is affecting you personally, and whatever issue that is coming your way, he's there to act as your buffer so that you keep having as normal a childhood, as normal as a transition into adulthood as you can. After all, he's the military man. He knows when there's a mission, and in this case, making sure that you can keep on smiling every day is the mission. As for Darcy, you still have your place at Papa Niblets, even though the past few months have revealed that, there seem to be many things under the surface, not just of Papa Niblets, but the whole town. You have found yourselves in dire situation after another. Once in perhaps a long time, things seem to be calming down. And then the first people start to drop. No one dies. But a wave of sickness spreads through the town. At first, of course, eyes and fingers point towards that cul-de-sac. But when Sage's father is one of the first ones to become ill, and it starts to happen all around town, the finger pointing stops, and people are more focused on what is going on. Some suspect that there's an issue with the water supply. Some pipes might have been corroded. Something is going on with water. So an investigation is made and trying to find an alternate source to the water for now. And an old well from the early days of the village it's called adjacent to the cornfields, is unearthed. It wasn't, buried or anything, but it was covered. It was still used for the most part, some form of irrigation in the cornfields, and nothing adverse has been going on with the field. So the well seems to has somehow become the backup water source for drinking water, at the very least, for the town, aside from, usual bottled water. But, not everyone can afford to be on a daily diet of give me 1,000 bottles of Evian or some nonsense like that. So it's kind of become, and with the lack of awareness of what actually is going on with the water, if it's just ingestion, but could be also contact with anything in it, the well has become, something of a go-to. And the town seems to have gone back in time a bit with lines to go and draw water from the well. So that is where we find ourselves at this moment, with our trio in line to draw water from the well or whatever they need. I mean, Papa Niblets needs some good source of water for, hey, the dough, it's not going to make itself. And Sage, your father is sick, so he does need fresh water, and the well is the only thing that can provide it, at least for now. The different research facilities around town are all set to this task. No one's questioned the fact that they all research wildly different things, but have set all their sights on this. But asking question about the research facilities, it's not something Europa really does. Never have, never likely will. Not unless something drastic happens. But you find yourselves in this line, and there seems to be a growing sense of frustration building around you as the people at the front seem to be taking more and more time to get their water and just moving on. So I leave it to you. What do our characters do?
I mean, I think Darcy's probably just her mindset is I'll just wait however it takes, like I need to get this water. It's
We've been waiting for an hour already.
Yeah. She's like, all right, it's taking a while, but I don't have another choice here. Hey Sage, how's your dad doing?
He's sick still. Can I? I might go see what's taking so long because I kind of need to get. I need to go back and make sure that he's okay.
Yeah.
And Bill and I'm here. I don't know.
Yeah, I'll hold your space.
Thanks.
Like you can leave your bottles with me and go check.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. I'm gonna kind of march to the front, find out what's going on.
You see there's an argument at the front. There's two people arguing and looking down the well, and you see a few containers there, a few buckets, a few plastic containers. They look melted or corroded. They look like some damage has happened to them. And you see one of the people in the town going, "Man, I want to be out of here. Just want to go home, but I can't draw the fucking water. I can't. I put everything. You want to try? Be my guest. Go try." And the other one, just a more burly man, goes, "Fine, I'll do it." Fucking idiot! And just pushes the guy away. And has a bit of a rope, attaches it to the container he has, and just drops it into the well. And after a little while, pulls it up, and you see the water. There is something strange with it. There's at first when he just pulls it and the light of the sun hits it, you see a different color in it. It slowly becomes transparent. Fairly quickly becomes transparent, but there is a moment where you notice something off with it. And then just fine. And as he lifts the container, the bottom just breaks. The water splashes. All the splash hits him. How close do you get to where they are?
I kind of get quite a bit close because obviously
I need a flight check from you, real quick. I'm gonna put this at a 4.
That's my pal.
8. There is a big splash as the water just, falls with splashes around them. You avoid it, but it does hit the man in the front and the man beside him, and just passing through it, just smacking his lips, drinking some of the water, and they immediately drop.
Oh no. Okay, I don't think this is good.
Panic starts to, from those watching, there's shock building up to panic and getting worse and worse as the line progresses, as it usually does. Where a shock moment goes to what happened, and the line keeps getting news. When it reaches you, Darcy and August, you see the well's poisoned. You hear the well's poisoned. Something's gone on with the well.
Sage is a real Gale. Sage is up there. Do you see her? I'm just so worried that she's not going to react well to that.
August is holding his like container in like to his chest, because he can't be trusted anymore. He just kind of sets it on the floor. I'll go check. He heads over to the front of the queue.
You pass by people and go walk. No one gives you a second glance. There is zero recognition. At most, you're the weird kid that lives that works in the Court Appreciation Society, but no real notion of, oh, this is August, this is Gail. No, nothing. You do see Gail in line, though she doesn't seem to have a big container like most. She has almost like a thermos. She kind of wants to fill, just standing there looking bored.
He passes her like you would pass a stranger. He doesn't even acknowledge.
You pass her, go straight for the well. At the well mouth, you see there are two people on the ground and some people, others looking at them. They seem to be having some form of shake or convulsion or seizure happening to them. The containers, as I mentioned, that have been pulled from the well, even buckets or metal containers, all look broken, some corroded, some almost straight up melted. The only thing that is not broken is a small metal cup with a string that is kind of attached to the well as almost like a, sippy cup, like just a, if you need just a quick drink. And Sage is standing there near the well with what sort of expression?
He's kind of shocked and kind of like almost kind of like swaying back and forth a little bit. Like, is this very similar to what happened to her dad?
Yes, but more pronounced.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, the well has been in use as the town's supply, so to speak, for weeks now, and no one has gotten sick, as far as you know.
Mm-hmm.
So this sudden occurrence is, well, sudden.
Mm-hmm. Does she just kind of like, oh shit, like.
August just puts a hand on her shoulder, his bad hand on her shoulder, and just squeezes. All right, it's okay.
No. Something's done this, and this is what happened before. This is why people are getting sick. But it wasn't this first. It was. It's someone's doing this. Someone's trying to get rid of us. They're obviously trying to get rid of us, trying to silence us or something. Maybe it's the government. Maybe they don't want us to know something. Maybe they're trying to, like first they got my dad.
I think there's more people in town that have gotten sick than just those of us who know things.
No, I know that. What I mean is, like, maybe they're trying to.
Sorry to interrupt you. For the record, some of the people there were listening to you, and the moment you say they're trying to silence us, it's the government, they check out. They realize, oh, it's the weird kid talking conspiracies. Whatever. And go back to focusing on the people who are actually sick.
August kind of like goes from just a hand on her shoulder to like he sort of like wraps his arm around her and just says, "Okay, come on. Well, when you go back to Darcy, someone should call her. Has anyone called an ambulance?" And like looks around.
Someone says, yes, I just phoned 911. It should be getting here soon.
In the meantime, I don't think anyone should mess around. We should maybe Everybody should just, go back.
As you are saying that, someone pushes you aside. Says, "Just give me a sec." And Gail steps up, grabs a little sippy cup, throws it in. Here's the plunk, and draws it out. Just takes a sip, just immediately spits it out. Says, "Yeah, there's something funky down there. How about anyone wants to go take a look, or should I do it because you're all a bunch of wussies?"
She just doesn't react. He just looks at her like, I mean, you want to jump down the well? Go for it.
Oh, fine. Grabs the rope, ties it to one like a nearby fence, throws the rope over, says, "Right, just gonna make me do it. Fine. Big, tall, healthy guy, and it makes me do it. Glad to see the chivalry is finally dead."
Just continues to watch her with a very blank
Like,
expression.
why? You could wait for someone to actually go down and investigate. You don't have to go do it yourself. There's like no need to putting
That
yourself in
water has
danger.
burned through
Exactly.
objects. I'm not sure you should
Picks
be
up the
jumping.
sippy cup, and it's perfectly fine.
Yeah, that's metal. There's a reason.
He points to one of the
Obviously.
buckets that is melted. It's also metal.
Yeah, exactly. There's a reason that cup is fine, and unless you've got some weird magical thing.
And what is it, Princess? Aliens? Sorry, no. The moon is in retrograde with fucking, I don't know, Endor. What is it?
Well, I don't know because we
Is it
don't
the
know
government
yet.
trying to kill us all,
Probably.
or is it some other nonsense?
All right,
Or is
ladies,
some other nonsense from your family, huh?
come on.
Okay, look, you leave my family out of this.
I wish they had done with that favor for the rest of us.
All right, what's happening up there? I'm just gonna leave this stuff because there's something happening. Okay, so Darcy just leaves everything because nobody has come back.
Yeah, I tried to send Sage back and she ended up in an argument.
Yeah.
You see,
Hey, so
says, "What's up, Darcy?"
sup, Gail? It's do you have a rope around your waist? What's going on here?
So
Gonna jump into the poisoned well.
Yeah, someone's likely dropped something in there. I'm just gonna see, like, I'm gonna pull up a dead dog or something. Might as well.
I mean, we could probably like find where the source is. I mean, I don't know if you feel like you have to show off for people. You don't have to. Yeah, you're cool enough as it is. But we could also maybe think for a second, and that's saying a lot from me because I'm not a big thinky person, but there has to be another access that's not tossing yourself off with a rope tied around your waist.
I mean,
Also, were you
isn't he
being rude
working
to
at-
Sage?
Isn't he working at the creepy corn thing?
Yeah,
Okay,
I work at the creepy corn thing. I do
Hey,
that.
Gail.
That is correct.
Hey, Gail, not August, Gail, but Gail. Hi, I don't want to punch you. I don't want to have to punch you, but at this point, you're insulting both of my friends.
Darcy says, "Darcy, come on, you can try."
Okay, I'll have him back off a little. And she does the whole like shoulder thing
Okay.
and starts doing that. Like, okay, this is agreed. I am going to punch you because I'm a good friend, and this is what friends do.
Okay, this is gonna be a fight check at difficulty 15.
Fantastic. This is great.
August is just, what is happening? It's fucking well that we need to investigate.
All right. Okay. We start with 2 adversity tokens, right?
Yeah.
All right. I spend 1 and I get to 15.
Oh, beautiful.
It's worth it.
You swing and you clock Gail.
Oh yeah.
It makes a turn. There is you see like a bit of blood fly and goes.
Yeah.
See, I knew I liked you for a reason.
Okay.
You don't back up. I appreciate it. I respect that. I'll back off. I'll back off from your friends. They're under your protection. Okay?
Damn straight they are.
I respect that. Make a flight check. 15 again.
Oh shit. See this? Okay. All right. It's not the worst, but it's definitely not fight levels. Yeah, no. That's a 3.
She goes, fine, but hey, you know how it is? You hit me, and then just your face, just your like the camera from it just rocks. And
Ah!
you just get a right hook. This
Oh, you fucking cheater! I told you I was gonna punch you. I punched you. You didn't even give me a. You know what?
and
I didn't have a problem with you,
just-
Gail.
she just-
Now I have a problem.
He just looks at you, and there's a smug smile
Yeah.
of like, you know, it's fair play.
Oh no. Oh yeah. I don't like you now. And that's a lot for me to say.
How can we resolve this, Darcy? Because I like my pizza, and I don't want you spitting on it.
The integrity of the pizza is never. It's just the integrity of how I deliver it. If I deliver it, if I remember where you are.
Same thing. You want another shot? Here you go. Free shot.
Okay, she does it.
I'll make another roll. It's gonna be another. Let's make this 12.
Okay.
Whilst they're doing this, August is just going to untie the rope from the well so that if she jumps, she's just going to go down.
Oh my god. That's a 13.
But I'm reeling it so that it's not done.
You clock her, and she goes, fine. Not as good as the first one, but okay, fine. I won't hit you this time. I'm being gracious.
No, go ahead. No, go ahead. We're discussing this.
Okay.
No,
I won't roll for her. But I'm gonna ask you: are you letting her hit you?
You know what?
Are you setting up, but you will avoid if you can?
I think Darcy's in a pride moment right now where she's like, no, go ahead and hit me. I could take whatever you give me. She's just very like upset right now.
Okay, then we're gonna go with you are hit.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Unless is Sage interfering?
Sage is going to interfere because no, this isn't nice. And
okay,
you know
then
what?
You will make a flight check. You need to get the difficulty is going to be 15.
Okay, please explode. Oh no, for the 2, no.
Oh, thanks.
That's a big no.
You see, you are squared off with Gail, and you're even though you're in a conflict, you're having an understanding.
Yeah, we're having a discussion.
Yeah, they have a tit for tat. There's some mutual respect there. She goes, okay. And just you see it just kind of measure and goes to lean back.
Yeah.
And at the last second, you are pushed out of the way.
Oh.
And you realize that Sage has just gone full on Kevin Costner bodyguard, and it gets a full uppercut that sends her actually flying.
Oh no, Sage!
Sage, you are out.
Oh, we were having we were talking, Sage.
And Gail's like, okay, that wasn't how I thought I were gonna go. Sweet punch, though. We can agree on that, right?
It was a good punch. Maybe we should just call it even.
We'll pick it up some other time.
Yeah. Oh crap! And Dorothy will go over to Sage. Sage, can I do a little tap? Sage. Oh shit, Sage. No.
Eventually, you wake up a few minutes later, but you are fully disoriented for the moment. Just you don't know what truck hit you, but it hit you.
They don't have any. I can't give you a cold compress because the water might melt your face.
I reeled the rope and I just hand it to Gail and say, "You can go home now."
I need to make a flight check.
Oh Jesus!
You had to taunt.
Damn it!
Not taunt. It's just
it's gonna be a 12.
Not gonna happen. We did explode, but I don't think it's gonna explode again. No. 9.
You get Sparta kicked into the well. with a rope that is still attached to
her, so she's coming with me.
No, well, she is, and she actually
wrapped around her waist, and I had it in my hands.
Yeah, so you pull her, and you go falling, tumbling. It unrolls from your hand. You grab it.
That bird on
she
your hand.
grabs onto the rim of it, but you are falling with this rope.
Oh,
I'm gonna have to make it. You need you to make a grit roll.
Okay.
We'll make it a 10.
mm,
Okay, it's a 12, so that's okay.
Okay, you have a firm grasp on this rope, but you do splash.
does Darcy hear the splash?
Yeah.
I think she like
And
turns
Darcy,
from Sage.
you see Gale grabbing onto like the side of the like the mouth of the well. Just yeah.
What? Oh, damn it. Okay, Sage, you stay here for a second, and Darcy will go over and like quickly assess the situation. Like, oh, what the? Wait, who's down there?
The weird friend, the corn friend.
Get August. August.
I'm gonna draw
Are
my
you-
feet up so that my feet are not in the well, but they already
Uh,
splashed.
No,
I'll
you
try to-
dunked. You dunked.
My whole body.
You dunked.
Hey,
Well, while
okay,
I'm down here, can I look around?
Sure. Let's make that a brains roll.
Oh, I'm so good at that.
I'm gonna get a 5.
I gotta explode.
I think you hear August. Are you dead?
Um,
August.
it's a 2. So no,
2.
even if
You
I spend 2
don't-
adversity tokens, I can
You
get to
don't
5.
see anything. You don't touch anything. You have a firm grasp on this rope, and it feels more important. Because of the dunk, you did take in some water. You are not having an immediate ill effect on it. You're not feeling sick. You do suddenly feel just a strange spasm on your hand. Just one of those.
I'm holding the rope real tight.
Darcy, I need you to make a grit roll if you're gonna pull
Yeah, that's her plan. If she doesn't hear
or
anything,
brawn
from-
or it's
yeah.
fight grit.
Grit would be great. Grit would be better than
roll. Because Gale is helping you and is basically her standing there is
Right.
preventing him from slipping any further or not having a rope. I'll put a difficulty of this at 8.
Ooh, okay, all right, it's possible. It's possible.
She's providing a +1 to this roll.
11. Oh no, then that's 12. If she gives me that is 12.
You with her help you pull August up.
August. Okay, I am pulling you up with Gale.
You just
when you're
swearing.
close to the like the top, Gale grabs you by the shirt and just pulls you over.
Oh my god.
And she drops the rope and says, "Cool, you went in. Is there anything down there?"
Not a fucking thing, but the water's fucking weird. I
Oh,
say
we knew that.
soaked.
Hey, fine. Oh well, I'll just wait for the first responders. I'm a volunteer fireman, so I can talk to them and get this shit sorted. I'm not showing off. I'm not, for the record, Darcy, I'm not showing off. I'm a volunteer fireman.
No, sure. I mean, you absolutely had to say that right now. You couldn't have just done it. It's not showing
I
off.
was on the way of doing it, and you all got in the way.
Right. Did you just kick my friend into a well after uppercutting my other friend?
First of all, your other friend got in the way of our thing, not on me.
Of the fight that you started.
Okay, you know what? Okay,
August,
all right.
with
You know
all
what?
due respect, blow me.
Oh, okay. All right. August.
He sits there
Sage.
like, if she knew.
No,
Nope.
hey, August Sage, why don't we go and we'll actually do a thing that helps and isn't just flexing to flex.
Okay. Be my guest, Darcy.
Yeah.
I'm not sure banana pizza will help here.
Well, one, it's banana black olive, and that's why you're wrong. And two, it always helps. So, fuck off. And she'll start turning around, just doing this, and then just grab August and see if Sage is can stand and move.
Sage is
okay.
mobile.
His hand
Yeah.
continues
Maybe not
to, like,
coherent,
twitch.
but mobile she is.
Yeah.
You know what? I hope that if she has any cookies, the chocolate tips turn out to be raisins.
Oh shit! Sage is really upset. Okay, we're just gonna keep I feel like Darcy's literally just kind of trying to keep them all moving. Like we gotta look tough here. We gotta look tough, everybody. Just like mean
Okay.
mug it while we leave.
Okay.
There we go.
There's
Yeah,
no
okay.
need. There's no need. There's nothing worse than picking on people when they're already down.
You know what
Already
else?
makes you look like an asshole. She can do it for herself.
You know what
And then
else
I
I
just
wish
keep
upon
moving.
her?
As
I
you're
think-
walking away, you see the Gale has once again set up the rope and is now climbing down the well.
You know what else I want to happen to her? You know when your
Yes, Sage?
sock, when your
I feel
sock
like we're
turns
holding her
around?
like Sage, like, just keep talking. Keep
Gail
talking so
moves to
we
the
know
other
there's not a
side so
brain
we can
injury.
keep her moving.
Yeah.
When
What
you know when
Sage? What?
you know when you're like wearing socks and then they
Yeah,
just turn on your feet
Oh.
and they're really uncomfortable. I hope that happens to her as well.
Constant stone in the shoe. That's what you're.
Th-
Yeah.
I'm going to ask
is
a
sick
question.
burn.
How much does Sage want this to actually happen?
Oh my god.
Constant stone in the shoe.
Well, she is. I have the floor of hot tempered.
So yeah.
So yeah.
I'm going to ask you what is Sage willing to give to make this a reality? Doesn't have to be anything major, but it needs to be something. Doesn't have to be permanent, but it must have an effect on the next few days.
You know what? I don't think she would like she'll wish it really hard, but she won't like give anything up for it. It's like I hope these things happen, but like if they don't happen, they don't happen. But karma has a way, you know.
I'll have you
Karma
make
has
a
way.
charm roll for me,
Oh.
and I want you to add another d6 on top.
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh no.
Difficulty for this is going to be 18.
Oh fuck. Okay. All right. No. Okay. So that is a 7 in total.
There is a moment where the brand on Sage's hand glows a bit as she's saying these things, but it fades and nothing seems to happen beyond that. For the record, for all the failures, remember to add the tokens to your list.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's 2. I now have 4.
I feel like Sage got real quiet for a second. Yeah, stone in her like got very
Yeah.
quiet and mumbly. Sage, you okay? Sage, you okay? Okay. You just got real quiet there for a second.
When we
I
are
was
far enough
thinking.
away,
I was thinking of more insults.
Oh, okay, you're real good at that. You're getting really good at that.
yeah, you know what? I like your brand of karma. It's good.
Yeah.
It's just annoyances. No, nothing's worse than an annoyance because it's just persistent. You know.
Yeah. like you know when you get off when your headphones are still plugged in and you get off the computer and like you walk with the headphones still on. That's so annoying.
Yeah. Oh, boy. Hey, Sage, stay with us though, okay? He starts doing like the snap in front of the eyes. Okay, I need you to stay with us.
I'm okay. I really should probably check on my dad though because I haven't got
Does-
any water for him and I don't know if that's going to be a good thing or not.
Does Gail know anything?
Which Gale?
Oh, sorry. Still getting used to my own character's name. Does August know anything about Brother Mush and his or possible connection?
You
to
know
the
that he's a
weirdness? 'Cause
kooky
he
old
gave me the
man?
weird popcorn.
Yeah, he's the one who gave you the weird popcorn of ages that made you make a wish. So you know he's kooky and weird, but any deep lore of him, no.
I feel like Gail would suspect something.
I mean, he gave you a popcorn to
Yeah.
allow you to blow up a spider lady. You know the dude's
there's
weird.
Something there. There's
I-
something there.
But
And
as in
to be
what
fair, I'm
what
probably-
the extent of the weirdness is, you don't. Because after that day, he just was a kooky old man
Yeah.
that gave you a room and a job.
So I'm probably there to collect water for both of us anyway. So he'll text him and just say, Well's fucked. Also, if it's really fucked, I got dunked. I probably need to see the first aiders, but I got to deal with my friend first. Be home at some point.
He just says long language, August, language. And
Well's. He responds again, and it's just Well's out of order.
and he responds, well, fudge. And it's just an emoji of a fudge. Fudge. He says, well, fudge. Well, I'll be changing dinner then. It's no longer soup. I'm going to make a pot roast.
Thumbs up. We thinking this is kind of weird. It's got to be, right? Nothing in this town is ever not weird.
Yeah. I think. Is there another way to get to that? Well, there's got to be another way, right? Because I think that we might have to look into it because
Wherever it's coming from.
Yeah, listen, Gail. I don't want something bad to happen to Gail. I mean, yeah, I punched her, but that was just like regular conversation stuff. But like, I don't know if she's seen or done the stuff we've done, and we might be the only ones.
Since when is conversation with fists?
Oh, I mean, you just saw it. Like, I think we understand each other better. Yeah, no.
Anybody ever tell you that dudes do that dick measuring thing? It was like that.
Yeah, but
I mean, it was pretty fair and square. Like, we were both. You know what? I'll show you how to throw a few punches later. I think you'll understand it once it's like a language.
No.
Yeah.
No. No.
Okay. You know what? I'll check it as maybe, and we'll look into it later.
That's just so. No.
No, sometimes karma needs you to be the fist. And she like just nods like,
I mean, sometimes you just gotta hit a spider, set it on fire, do whatever you gotta do.
I mean, that I understand, but that was something completely different.
You know what? Sometimes people just need to be put down.
Well, I mean, I just punched her. Like I just punched guy. I don't want to kill her. I just want to be very clear there.
No, I mean,
this was not my intention.
Down
it was just oh, yes. For their own good, but also I did enjoy
I don't
it.
think it worked.
No, it didn't. Okay, then we should probably figure this out because like we can't take Gail down a peg if she's dead.
I mean, she can go down 6 feet.
Okay, so what I don't understand is this: if I punch someone and they're okay with it, you're like, no, never. But you just wish death upon someone with the most casual nature.
I don't wish death upon anybody. I wish karma upon them. You just went and said that about pegs and I was like, well, if she's dead, she's 6 feet under. So,
Sage, I'm gonna be honest. You scare me sometimes, but that's okay because we're still friends.
You're not growing extra legs or anything because you're angry right now.
Or pepperoni.
Do you think that might be getting a tail or something? I don't know.
I mean, we can keep an eye out if you want.
Do I have?
I'm going to ask a question. I'm going to ask a question. How worried, on a scale of 1 to 10, is Sage at this moment that she may have either some insectoid or reptilian or animal parts, or as with pepperoni, animal byproduct parts?
Well, the fact that they're now saying that she sort of has murderous intent. Now she's like, oh shit, wait, am I transforming into something? Is that something horrible?
I need to make a charm roll and add a 1d6 on top of it.
Oh my god!
Wild man.
4.
Fortunately, nothing happens. You once again see that slight tinge of almost like glow on that last sigil that says Sage acquired when she acquired the book, but nothing seems to happen.
Oh! You know what? I think also solving this problem might take our mind off Sage's perhaps transformation. Does that sound good, Sage?
Let's just figure out what feeds this well. I mean, it's going to be underground, though. You know that, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Is there a place where we get like maps or something? Like, how can we find out like where the well
The
connects to
library.
stuff? It's not
Wouldn't
like
your dad?
Your dad's the mayor. Probably
Yeah,
has
you might have
maps of the town.
blueprints and stuff.
oh yeah. I mean, sure. You can ask my dad. Should I call him? Should we just show up? I'm called. I'm called.
I mean, it's your dad.
Yeah, no, it's right.
You get a call, a response from a very haggard sounding mayor. Your dad goes, hi, sweetie. Is there something going on? You went to the well, right? I'm hearing some weird shit happen at the well.
Yeah. Yeah. If you hear I punched someone, I did, but that's fine. Don't worry about it. We don't need to bring the authorities into it. Actually, I was wondering, do you know if there's maybe you have or City Hall or maybe it will be at the library. We're trying to find out what the source of the well is. You know, maybe we can like look at it. People keep trying to jump into it. People who are not thinking fully are trying to jump into the well, and I'm afraid it's going to be a danger. So maybe if we can, find another entrance or something.
I have only heard from reports that the only person who went in was this Gale kid, but she works with the firefighter, so they kind of told me that it was okay that she's trained. So cool. Whatever. I mean, if she gets sick, that's her problem.
I mean, yes, yeah, it is her problem. Okay, you're right. I got to focus on this. It's
Darcy, fine, honey. I've had some. We pulled the paper when we started using the well. Put some papers because I want to make sure that it's not the same source of water as our local water. It goes back to there's an underground reservoir.
Oh yeah.
There should be no, let's say, cross contamination. I don't know how you would get to it. My worry is that someone's done or something has happened or someone's done something to the well. Anyone who would know more likely be at the the society, at the whatever appreciation thing, the weird corn people.
The corn people. Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay. Dad, thank you. Are you hydrating? You keep taking care of yourself?
With bottled water? Hell yes, I am touching local water.
Okay.
I know it's bad from the mayor to say this, but I'm not an idiot.
No, that's okay. I'm gonna go see if I can help. Don't worry, I'm fine. I can take care of myself. And hey, let me know if something happens to that Gale person.
Will do. I have
she should be allowed to do
I have learned enough in the past few months. And don't you think I don't know that you've been back in the middle of a lot of this weird shit? We're gonna have a chat about that, but it does mean, Darcy, shut up for a moment. It does mean that I know that you got things handled. You go with my blessing, go and you can solve this. Go. Love you.
I do have this. Okay, thanks, Dad. I guess maybe we'll have that talk. Perhaps. Bye. Deep. He hangs up.
Bye, Dad. Also, don't ask me any more questions.
Yeah. Bye. Okay. Yeah. There is like a reservoir, but the entrance we have to go to that. Those strange people that you hang out with, August. The corn people. Yeah, the corn. That corn guy. That corn guy.
Miss Mush, Brother Mush.
Yeah, that Mr. Mush guy. Yeah. Dad thinks they probably have the information we need because if we can get there without tossing ourselves down a well, I think it's safer. One and two, like I think it shows up Gale a little that like we thought about it and we don't have to throw ourselves down wells.
I have no interest in showing up again, but we can go talk to Mr. Mush.
No, that's just a personal thing.
So,
okay. Hey, do you think he made enough for everybody? We'll find out.
Highly unlikely, but he has a way of like guessing these things, so maybe.
Okay. Hey, oh no. Hey, Sage. We'll worry about the pot roast when we get there. We will might have to get Sage something on the way.
You head on off to the Corn Appreciation Society. It's starting to get dark now, and it's a very chilly evening. And Gale, you know that when it gets chilly, your arm just gets a bit worse. Something about the temperature just makes it a bit twitch or act up a bit more than usual. So you are getting a bit uncomfortable as you head off, as the evening is rolling by and you head over to Brother Mush. And as you go there, I will reveal our first card.
It just says, Gal is a jerk.
First card. The local well has been poisoned. Even buckets are destroyed when lowered into its depths.
I will text him before we get. I'll text him when we make the decision that we're going to go over, so that he knows.
Give him a warning.
Before you get there, before you send the message, you get a message from him. It says, I set up enough seats for your friends.
I show the text to Darcy like this, and then I show it to. I don't know why it's a secret, but it's there for a secret, so they both are in on it. I show it to Sage as well, and I'm like, see,
you're the only 3 people in the car, so
I know, but now it feels like a secret.
It feels what? See, weird corn people.
Oh, okay, he's not that weird. We've seen people get turned into a giant meatball.
Well, that is true.
Do you think he was one of the people who was turned into a giant meatball?
Absolutely.
Oh, well, we can ask him. No,
no, just full certainty.
No.
Not. He was never a meatball.
Are we in Darcy's van?
Yes, of course you're in Darcy's van, because August no longer has a bike.
I have a bike. I can't.
Now belongs to Gail.
I have it, but I can't drive it.
It now belongs to Gail.
Oh no! Another August is fine if Gail disappears down the well. Okay, yeah. So okay. All right. So
sit in the back,
how about this?
And I just.
Oh, do you need Oh, I know. And like while she's driving, she's pointing. I have those insulated bags for the pizza. Like I got put it around your arm. Like put your arm in it, up to your shoulder. It'll keep it warm.
In case it falls off again. Why am I bagging my arm?
It's just to keep your arm like warm and protected. Oh my god! Most of them do not have sauce in them.
Do you want some?
Roll a d4 for me and tell me if it's. And this is for August. Roll a d4. Tell me if it's odd or even. If it's odd or even.
It is even.
Even. You've been marinated. Your arm is now softy.
This is okay. Fine. It's better than the last marinara that got me.
It's like a compress. It's health. As Darcy driving. Okay, so it sounds like you found a sauce bag, but here's what I'm saying. Like it's a really good sauce.
That's a squelching sound.
Yeah, it's basically really healthy. It's basically all I eat, and I think I'm just like I'm in the best. Like I'm just like on the ball. I think my skin's glowing. Like I think Mama Niblet actually updated the recipe, and I don't know what's going on. Beep beep. I don't know what's going on with it, but like I think just rub it in a little. I think it can't hurt my health.
Actually, I can give you. I know these probably won't help much, but Sage will pull out like a bloodstone and the clear quartz, and like these might help with the circulation.
I'm going to ask again, how much does Sage believe in what she's saying?
Oh, she 100% believes in these crystals working.
Okay, I'm going to have you. I want you to make a charm roll with it 1d6 on top.
Just like sauce and quartz.
And I'm going to ask again, what is she willing to give?
Shit.
She's going to walk around with a stone in her shoe.
Let me think of something to give first, and then I'll roll, because maybe that might help. Actually, you know what? Like, if this doesn't work, then like, well, I mean, I don't mind having.
Willing to give to help to make this work.
Yeah, I'm willing to like give like. Is it like something to give up, right?
Yes. It can be conceptual, it can be physical.
But like also just let the marinara work. Darcy has full belief in that.
That sucks.
You know what? I will give up my vegetarian to have these.
You'll eat the pot roast today?
If this will help him,
I'm going to tell you what this means though is that for the next couple of weeks, just veggies and just your vegan stuff will not satisfy.
Okay.
In fact, you will be as diametrically opposed to veganism as you are right now to eating meat.
Okay. My dad
So
will
that
think something weird's
vegetarian.
going on, but like,
I'll take that as a personal sacrifice. So
yeah.
I'm going to have you roll, and because you have a personal sacrifice, it lowers the difficulty a bit,
Ooh.
and it brings it to a 15.
Okay.
But I'm warning you.
Oh,
If you
wait a second.
roll, if you roll at least 5 below the number, something bad's gonna happen. Oh well, something unplanned is gonna happen.
It's fine. We'll just keep the arm in the bag. I said it's great. We'll just seal it
When
off.
it falls off again, he'll be like, Darcy.
Oh,
Okay.
no, it's fine. It's fine.
So the first one was a 1. The second one was a 6. Does that explode? Because I have
The
roll a
6 on the
D6.
6, yes.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
No.
No.
Hey.
No.
What did you roll?
No.
So if I use all 4 adversity tokens, I get 11.
It was 7 in total.
Yeah.
That is well.
Oh wait,
below.
no, 8.
That is
Because I was a 1, a
well
1, and
below.
so, yeah.
Well,
No.
with 5 in difference.
No.
There is a glow of that brand that Sage has, and you will see the book that is now with her at all times. There is a bit of a shimmer in it, and the crystals are where you are that she's placed glow. And August, your arm for the first time in many months doesn't feel bad. It doesn't feel like it's twitching, and it feels as close to how it was when you still had the original version
Before it was
before it got
art.
severed. Before it got severed, it actually feels fairly well. The discomfort of the evening is gone.
I take the bag off my arm and kind of wipe the sauce off.
No, you gotta leave it on. It's like a deep soak. You want that heat to keep going.
Thanks, Sage.
It's not me, it's the crystals. They're the ones that do the work.
Gail, August saw her book glow, right? He'll reach over with his bad hand, he'll reach over and just put his hand on Sage's hand if she's still got it reached out. And he'll just say, No, I really think this is you.
That's sweet. I don't think so though. It's probably just karma paying you back for all the things that you deserve. Anyway, I'm starving.
You hungry?
Oh.
Well, I'm glad because, yeah, he cooks a lot.
Yeah, we can make
Something
sure. I'm
about
sure they have.
something about growing boys and needing to eat. I don't know. I just nod.
We can make sure they got some veggies for you, Sage. Don't worry about it.
It's okay. I don't need veggies.
Plenty of sauce.
Well, there is sauce. I'm sorry, Sage. What did you say?
I kind of want to give this pot roast a try.
Just the thought of eating veggies is making you nauseous.
Yeah, I want to try the pot roast.
The marinara, in fact, is not. It's not. That's not good. I mean, it's already stale, but just the smell is not doing it for you.
We're gonna try if you want to try the pot roast, just don't feel you have to, Sage.
No,
I fully support your vegetarianism.
No judgment.
I wanna try it. I'm trying new things.
Okay.
You get to the Europa Corn Appreciation Society, and Brother Mush is already at the door, waiting for you in his usual like bright corn yellow cardigan and glasses. He goes, "Hello, it is a pleasure to see you all again. Please come in."
Okay. I think Darcy does it, but she just kind of like looks at him as they're going in. Weird corn.
Oh, are we meant to like bow?
I go to my room first and get changed because I'm all wet.
Gail didn't, so I'm just gonna
not.
I'm gonna tip my hat. Okay.
I'm gonna need a brains roll from Darcy and Sage.
Oh, no. Oh,
I'm gonna
no,
put the
don't
difficulty of
freeze.
this one at 5.
Okay, come on.
August, you go straight through. You need to clean up. You're in your own world at the moment.
What is with my dice roll today?
Another one.
No, luckily because it's a d20 for my brains, it's a 9, but it's still low numbers. What is up?
That's a good enough roll. And Darcy,
Solid 3.
okay. So unless you want to spend, you're
No.
gonna be failing. Okay, you get your adversity token. Sage, you do see it. The moment August passes by Brother Mush is there, so just cordial Lincoln, almost like he notices something, and his body language changes immediately. As August passes him by, he straightens up, the smile fades, and he gives August a side glance. He goes, well, let's head inside.
Okay, Mr. Sir.
Darcy, he gave him a weird
Mr.
look.
Sir.
He says, you okay?
He
Can you
gave
just
him
sit?
No, he gave him a weird look, and I don't know why.
I gave all. Okay. Everything is weird here, but since you're smart, I think you should keep your eyes out. Because right now everything here is giving me the willies.
More than my house did.
I mean, I feel like it's just different but equal. Like these are different willies.
Yeah.
Plus, you were at your house, so like it was okay because Sage was there.
Okay.
Yeah.
When I come
But
back
tell me
out.
if you see anything else.
Okay.
Weird. Thank you.
I will have my blinkers on.
Oh wow. Your gaze is very intense when you want it to be. Just walking around.
Just a hand, like
she had a head injury earlier. Just leave her alone.
She did her head.
She did.
On a fist. When August comes back out, he's definitely in like a yellow t-shirt and like sweatpants.
I think you just see Darcy she's gonna control herself, but she like sees August yellow and she looks at like Brother Mush's yellow and just gets a concern, but nothing verbalized.
There is a pot roast ready for you all to eat. The pot roast is absolutely delicious.
Oh yeah.
Good.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Darcy would dig right in. She's starving.
Sage digs in like someone who's been, starving and is desperate for a meal.
Is there a low growl?
Like, this is so good. This tastes like this is so amazing.
It's not even remotely pretty.
Okay. Oh, hey Sage, you should the carrots are really good there with it. I think if you eat it together,
it's the maple glaze. It's really good.
Yeah, it's good.
No,
like a potato.
No, but this is really good. I never had polos before.
Yeah, August. Get
Brother Mush is just taking a look. It just has a look on Sage, but it's just a look of, oh fuck. But it's just anywho. You. I have a distinct feeling that you all need something from me.
Are you the recipe, please?
Oh, yes. Don't worry. I'll give it to you.
This is really good.
The well. We were thinking that we might have a look at where it comes from.
Well, it is an old underground reservoir, but I think there is an entrance. It's a series of caves. Somewhere out in the cornfields, it leads to underground. I can give you a map on how to get there, but well, warning, you will be entering the cornfields at night.
So take a shotgun. That's like automatic response.
Very good. You have been learning. Still, and he puts a hand inside the corn yellow cardigan and pulls out a medallion that it's almost hieroglyphic version imagery of corn It looks like old and it's well kept, but you can tell it's old. It just hands it to you, Darcy. He goes to hand it to August, and then goes and hands it to you, Darcy. He says, "You seem to be the reasonable one in the group."
Oh,
So
looks at Sage.
Trying very
I mean,
hard
we're-
to hide my disappointment.
Oh,
and he
I
says,
try
"This will
hard.
keep things off you."
Like, do we need to be at a certain distance, or it'll protect us all, right?
Yes, yes.
Oh, okay. Well, then that's the most important
If
thing.
anything asks, tell them Mush gave it to you.
Mush gave it to us. Okay.
Yes, I'll hold. Should I wear it or hold it? How does it work? She starts shaking it.
You should wear it. Yes.
I should wear. Okay, all right. I'm just gonna put it on here, but don't worry, because I'll keep everyone safe. Because I have this, and from her back, she pulls out the crowbar. So clap on her hands. Don't worry.
In a swift movement, far quicker than a man this old should be able to do it, he grabs the crowbar from your hand.
Hey,
Because he says, "Oh, your grandfather's," and you see he's about to say something. He goes, "Tool, yes, fairly useful." Hands it back to you.
okay, but don't worry. She puts it back. She'd probably ask first before he grabs something. But I'm not
I
gonna
get the
say anything
feeling
'cause I'm
that
against
is
it.
similar to that book that she has.
Sage is like, it's mine, don't take it.
And similar to August, well, we'll get to that.
August is having a rough dinner, right?
He was busy trying not to look disappointed, and then he was like, "What?" And then looks disappointed openly.
As the focus comes to you, August, I'm going to need a grit roll
Oh.
from you. The difficulty of this one is 20.
I think Darcy has put some more pot roast on August's plate because she feels he's having a rough time.
That is my D20, but I rolled a 5.
Okay. I said, for the record, anyone watching, yes, this is a very, very, very high difficulty, but it is required. This is the most difficult, the most important role that August needed to make in this moment.
And he failed it.
August, I told you that where after Sage's thing, everything felt fine, right? Problem is, Sage failed that role spectacularly. So immediately your from the tip of your finger on that arm, spreading up to your hand, your arm, then through your body to the other hand and beyond, it begins to feel like you're burning from the inside. And it's not a mild pain, it is a searing, agonizing pain. The pain of having this arm chopped off by an axe is child's play compared to this feeling. You are in absolute agony. And it's not long before you begin to thrash around.
Yeah,
throwing the contents of the table around and pushing back. And it is, you want to rip out your own skin at this point.
I was going to say, he's pulling it, trying to get it away from him.
Oh, no, I got to get more sauce. I gotta go get sauce.
To do that,
Just
I'm gonna need fight rolls from
the table.
I'm gonna need fight rolls from Darcy and Sage.
Oh,
because as you're standing, Brother Mush grabs you both and is trying to pull you to him.
Okay.
If you want to resist this.
I think Darcy probably would, because he already touched her crowbar. That's rude.
The difficulty of this is going to be a 13.
Why? Okay, well, let's get it
happen.
Can't touch someone's rolled without asking.
Yeah, this is great. This is my highest one, and I got a 3. No, wait, sorry, it's a 4.
3.
Brother Mush has a steel grip on you. It is. Gail's punch didn't feel as strong.
Yeah.
He grabs you and pulls you both. As August begins to tumble back and in the end, he begins to actually rip his skin off and rip everything. And with a mighty flex, and it's just this agonizing scream. I keep missing the name as well. August is gone. August, as you know him, is gone, and a werewolf is standing there. For the rest of this game, August, you will need to roll to see if you can remain in control.
No.
Oh no, Sage.
Before we head to our break, I will reveal our second card. A curse has been slowly altering a party member. Tonight, the transformation is complete.
No.
Okay. Sage, we must never combine the crystals and the marinara again. It's too powerful. It's too powerful.
I'm so sorry. What have I done? And I thought I was shining.
No, I think I'm also culpable in this. Correct? Did I not choose the middle? Oh no, I chose the end. It's totally you.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was Sage. She did this.
She did it before, and then she did it during. Oh,
I'm so sorry.
Double your fault.
Such poetry, huh?
Oh no.
Am I in control?
No.
Am I the wolf?
You are now. The beast is in control.
Oh no. I'm so sorry.
What does the beast want to do? Do I want to
we'll find out. Just go take a break. Let's just have 10 minutes. I need to get something to drink. And but as they do say, I'm happy because they do say in Hellraiser, we have such sights to show you.
Oh no. Oh no.
You wanted to know what your thing was, right?
It's okay. We have a backup Gale.
The backup Gale sucks.
We do.
Yeah, backup Gale sucks.
Backup Gale rocks.
No.
The problem is your Gale taunted. Shouldn't have taunted.
No.
Told her to go
the werewolf part first, and then we'll figure out blame. Oh God.
Yeah. Okay. Go. Rest, and we'll figure out what's going on with the party after our break.
You get chased through the cornfields by a werewolf.
oh no.
Local well is Hell Deck. This was Deck of Stories too.
Amazing. Amazing.
It's so good though.
Okay, I'll be right back.
August is at this present time a beast, a monster with a rather unnerving appetite, perhaps, and right now not in control. So I am going to throw you a curveball, August. I want you to tell me what you want to do. In this situation, you are not August. You are not Darcy's friend. You are not Sage's friend. You don't recognize Brother Mush. These are just meat. You are famished. So what do you wish to do?
I'm just a hungry boy.
Might have to fight Sage for that last piece of pot roast.
Yeah, I think Sage might just growl at each other. Who is closest, I guess? I'm going to try to swipe out and
Brother Mush is the closest one. Brother Mush is the closest one because he pulled them back.
I'm going to reach out and try to swipe at the nearest person.
That'll be a fight roll.
A fight roll.
Or Brother Mush, that'll be a 13 that you need to hit.
What is my dice for a fight? 1 second. Where am I? 12. D12. 14.
14. You slash at his chest.
She exploded.
And you tear into the cardigan.
Oh no.
No, I don't want to hurt him though.
There's a blood spatter and he staggers. What do you the rest of you do? This is not a drill.
My
This is
skin
not a
still on the
joke.
floor? Ew.
There is blood on the floor. There is blood on your claws.
There's blood, Darcy.
Darcy, quick check of her crowbar. Does it look silver?
No, but it is
Okay.
humming, as it tends
Oh.
to do in situations of danger.
Okay.
Similar with the book.
We could do this. Like, I just need to. Okay, I need to look through this book. I need
Okay,
to find a way of
okay.
reversing this.
Paige, while you do that, I'm going to do something not particularly smart, and I'm going to see if I can just maybe bonk him a little. He's my friend, but I just need him to calm down a bit.
This
So,
will be a fight versus flight. Or
okay.
a post-fight if you wish to do it that way. August. Where,
mean,
August?
To be true to what I would do if I was the beast, I'd lean on my strength, so it's going to be fight.
Okay, post-fight rolls.
15.
11.
I'm going to ask this. Would the beast, in this case you, would you spend tokens to ensure that you hit?
Oh my God.
I mean,
oh my God, Kevin.
I would, but even if I did, I think I've only got 2, right? That would only be 13.
Very well.
So I can't, so it wouldn't work.
Okay, add 1 token to your total because you have failed. And you whack him across the face with the crowbar.
It's sorry.
Well, no, I
sorry.
failed going down the well, right? So, yeah, still not enough. Now I have enough, but it's only after I failed that.
It's all very much like, I'm sorry, August. I'm sorry, Gail. I'm sorry, real Gail. Whap!
You whack him and you send him careening towards a nearby wall.
Oh.
It doesn't seem to have done as much as you think. Not enough of a difference in the rolls.
Sage.
Father Mush
Sage, we gotta...
is moving back towards a door. Says, "Please, through here.
Let me check my book.
I'm gonna need a brains roll for that. I'm gonna put a difficulty for you to find something quickly. If not, you'll be at the mercy of whatever else August does next.
Oh.
As you are focusing on reading this book.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna put it at a 15.
Okay.
Darcy's just like, hit him with the book!
Much?
Whack him!
1.
Oh no.
Oh.
You are stuck. You are looking at the pages, reading, and so in the zone, so focused on finding an answer that you're so certain is in this book that Brother Mush, you don't hear him. Darcy, you did hear him, and you're kind of pulling back. And it's when you're pulling back and getting to the door, you realize Sage has not moved. So, August, there is a delicious little morsel here, looking at a book when they should just have been running. That's the job of prey, to run, to make it interesting.
No.
It didn't.
So much less fun.
So it's going to be a fight roll from you.
You got it.
And Sage, you realize at the last second your mistake. So you're going to have a flight roll. But I'm going to make it more difficult for you.
Mhm.
It's going to be opposed, and you need to beat that roll that August rolls by 2.
Okay.
Rolled a 7.
Right. Hold on. How many I've got? Okay, so I have 6 adversity tokens. Okay. We've got this.
Sage!
I rolled a 9.
Oh my God.
Beat it by 2.
Oh.
At the very last second, you realize this and move back There is a scratch over your clothes. Doesn't meet skin though. But you were this close to painting the wall with your insides. And you rush back, and Brother Mush brings you into the room and closes the door.
Okay, that was a mistake.
He's leaning against the door and says, so before this interruption, and you hear the crack and the break against the door, and says, I'll hold on for a bit. This place is somewhat reinforced. Why were you here? Maybe I can still help you. Maybe it's all related. I don't know.
Well,
we just wanted to find another way to get to the like the reservoir that feeds the. I'm a little distracted.
That cabinet, second drawer. You'll find the map at the end. It'll see how we get there.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. I think Darcy will take another glance at the door and then just try to focus and follow his instructions and bring out the map.
You have the map. You know where to go now.
Okay. Okay. That's one problem solved. We kind of have another problem. What's
I need you all to, if you can stop him for a moment, I think I can restore at least some control to him.
Are you supposed to do that?
I don't know, but we'll have to do something. You hear it at that moment, a piece of the door splinters and cracks open. He says, as Jack Nicholson would say, "Here's Johnny."
If August is starting to go through, Darcy would love to take that chance where there's just part of him through to get another whack with hopefully a little more defense, since there's not a whole werewolf.
Let's make that a fight check. I'm just gonna put the difficulty at 13 in this case.
Okay. Yeah.
Because I think
again, very
August
guilty.
Is very much committed to breaking in. Not so much in defense at this moment.
Got some tokens. Okay, be cool.
There's no way he can harm you at this moment for him to roll.
Yeah, that's a 1.
I can allow you to succeed at a cost.
I mean, yeah, she has to. She hates this so much. She does not want to hit her friend just because he's furry, but also she likes her intestines where they are.
This is a catastrophic failure.
Yeah, it is.
Yep, I'm gonna lose my arm again.
You whack him.
Yeah.
But in the process, as he reels back, the crowbar gets stuck in the hole.
Shit.
And then his claw comes in, rips the crowbar out of your hand, and throws it out the window.
Oh, God. I'm getting a little peeved at you, August. Why is every Gale being a jerk to me today? Crap. Okay. So I'm out of my main plan here, Sage. No, okay, so I think it's up to you. Shit.
Do we have a swearing?
You hear a glass shatter outside.
Oh.
And August, I'm going to need you to make a flight check. The DC is going to be 15 for you. Either that or a grit roll at the same difficulty.
I saw that
20
switch.
versus
Well,
D6, no question.
Yoinks.
Oh, come on.
Why is the dice so mean to us today?
They know it's the finale.
You hear a glass break after a little bit. Your crowbar goes flying out the window. And as you're worrying about what's going on, almost the time slows down and is ticking by. And this door is not going to last much longer. And then you hear a crash and the sound of a revving engine as Gale comes in and crashes the bike into August the werewolf and pins him against the wall. And you just hear across the door, "Can somebody fucking help with this?
No. Oh, okay. Okay, come on, we better. Does anyone have
Yeah,
any
no.
water? You can spray water at him and tell him he's bad doggy.
Oh, no.
Bye.
No, hey Sage, I love that, but we gotta. What can we do, Gail? I mean, you seem to
Fine.
have it pretty.
Throw at her.
Just pretty much just revving it, just leaning back as far as she can. Just keep
Okay.
pushing this
Yeah.
bike into him. It's not gonna last very long.
Trying
Miss-
to reach for her.
Mr. Brother
and-
Mush, we don't have too much more time.
Yes, I know. I'll take care. I'll take over this. I'm gonna need one last fight roll from you, August, and it's gonna be one last roll because if you don't succeed this, well, bad things will happen. I think. I'm gonna need a fight roll. The DC for this one's gonna be 18
Want to fight? Oh, that's only a
because you
D12.
are pinned, and your reach
By
is limited, and
Gail.
your just overall balance is off.
It's a 10. What was the DC?
18.
Yeah, I got 5 adversity tokens, and I
You
can't even
swipe
use them.
and try to reach, but as you swipe, you just end up like just scratching the walls and or breaking windows and hurting yourself.
I mean, if I spend them, does it become a lesser bad thing that happens?
Sure, but you might just want to just bank it and
Alright,
it
I'll keep
because
6.
honestly, you would be spending 5 to get 1.
Yeah, okay. I won't bother.
And Brother Mush just very injured, just kind of moves over the bike and just kind of with all his weight plant his almost like his hands on yours and pins them to your body. And none of you see this except August the werewolf, who will have no recollection of this. But his eyes glow golden. And he just whispers into your ear, says, Ara Mezara. And I need you to make another grid roll. The difficulty is going to be 10.
Well, where were you? It's a 19.
You come to, but you are still a werewolf. You realize where you are. You realize that
So tall.
your bike is pinning you to the wall. Gail is on it with glass cuts all over her, and you are looking down at them. You're not super tall. Now you're towering over them. And slowly details begin to come into focus. You're furry. You have claws.
Ah!
And you're all things feel very different.
I tried to.
And you have
yell.
blood on your hands, quite literally.
Ah! Can I speak? If I speak, do they understand?
Yeah. It's growly voice, very, base. Let's call it voice modulation effect.
I can't do
Then
that. I'm afraid.
I'll put it in. Don't worry. I'll put it in post.
Far too feminine.
Ooh. Ooh.
I'll put it in post. Don't worry.
Wait, what's happening? What's happened? Wait.
And then if I notice that he's bleeding,
Oh yeah, Brother Bush has a full-on werewolf claw mark across his chest.
I take my hands away from him, and everything is just shaking.
Yes. August, I presume.
What happened?
You
my arm
changed,
was-
my boy.
Burning.
Yes, something has been, let's just say, off with that hand of yours. I didn't think it would happen this quickly or this violently, or that this exactly would happen, but I did sense something was off about the thing.
It wasn't the water.
May have rushed things. This was
really sorry.
inevitably, I feel this was an inevitability. It could have also been that weird spell that you got cast on you before you entered. Yes, I sensed that one.
Sage gave me stones.
Look at Sage.
Well, as I said, inevitability, you may have ended up here. Just to say.
Okay. I'm calm.
But, well, I think
I'm calm. This is fine.
I've helped you regain control. Hopefully you can keep it. If not, well,
I stay in control.
Sorry.
focus, dear boy. You need to focus.
I'm not being a wolf.
Hey, Gail, real Gail. Don't worry about it. And like Darcy kind of goes,
Gail
it's okay, we
goes,
got
I
this.
take offense at the whole real Gail thing.
Yeah, go ahead, take offense. And as she walks by,
She just stands up, looms over, and says, A, I saved your ass, and 2, I pick your shit up, and hands you the crowbar.
I mean, thank you. But also, I'm talking to my fan Gail here for a second. I'll be with you in a second.
His name was August.
It's a long story.
This to you. August, Gail, we're gonna help you, okay? Don't worry about this. We got this. And like kind of tries to hold his paw.
Are you okay? Did I hurt anyone? Oh my god.
No, actually, I hit you with a crowbar.
Again, look at Brother Mush and his ears like.
Oh no!
Brother Mush is like, not the first time, my boy. I do regularly into the cornfields. Nothing here is surprising to me. But that's a conversation for another time. You have pressing things to attend to, don't you?
Right.
Right, we're supposed to go to the cornfields.
Oh.
Yep.
Yeah, we got the map. It's right here. She points to her head.
Y'all got shotguns?
I got claws.
She looks at Brother Mush, says shotguns, right?
That's the rules.
Shotguns. Yeah. I have a few in storage.
So you're coming, Gail?
I mean, I was on the way to the mayor's office to report on what we found in the well, but
yeah, go ahead.
Okay. You know what? Okay, we're all gonna take a breath. Gail, I can see that you have skills, so we should probably put aside some of this bullshit for now, and let's all go together. I know where the reservoir is. I know where the source is. Let's go and stop whatever's happening to the town, stopping as we've done multiple times. And then if we still feel like fighting, I will absolutely clean your clock.
That sounds like a date.
I don't understand.
That's the mayor, right? Can you give him a call for me?
Oh,
when I went inside the well, when the fire crew arrived and they probably a bit more lighting, there were some eggs in the water and some weird like lizard baby things.
Oh,
so I'm guessing that when you go to that other place, there's gonna be more of those.
Oh yeah, that's something Dad should know. Beep bop boop bop boop bop boop bop boop bop boop. Dad, eggs in well, lizard babies. We're gonna go take care of it. Don't worry about it.
August.
You hang up before he can even respond.
Yeah. All right, I got it, Dad. Love you. Boop. Okay, that's taken care of.
August, do you think the lizard babies might be related to me or my mom?
Oh my!
Gail is just straight up going.
Oh no, Sage. I think
not gonna ask.
Not spiders. I think you're okay.
Okay.
Unless they're pepperoni lizards.
Maybe.
You see, Gail is just backing up the bike and just going, not gonna ask. I'll wait for you at the cornfield.
I go get the shotguns.
Hope you step on Lego.
Hope your father dies.
Sage, hi, Sage. Okay, we just need to keep this on a low simmer until we solve the lizard problem.
Mine wasn't that bad. I didn't wish death on anyone.
I do think that she escalated. No, she escalated it. Listen, I'm going to absolutely punch her.
It's probably my
Don't
fault.
worry about it. No. It's nobody's fault. Gail just needs to get punched. But that's okay, because I have the solution, which is a punch. So
Yeah, but
that's
if
all going to be okay.
She's like the version of me that I thought I was trying to be, and it turns out that version's kind of an ass.
August, I'm very glad that you're not that Gail. You never were that Gail.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Even if you did throw my tarot cards out.
To be though.
Well, I guess this is kind of.
And then I skulk down to get like try to get through.
You won't be able to use the shotguns, but
no, but I go to get them.
Yeah.
Like wiggle my way through the doorways. And, like,
is the yellow shirt on still, like ripped, just like a little crop top?
Oh, no, everything, all of that is on the ground. Hands, everything is on the ground. Even
he ripped off his skin.
Even skin is there.
Yeah, my face is on the. I step on my face.
When August is getting the shotguns, I just feel like Darcy's just gonna go to Brother Mush and be like, "Hey, do you have like a pair of like a sweat suit or something?" I don't know what's gonna happen when August when he changes, but it just feels like a good friend move to bring some clothes.
That's a good idea. I don't want it.
His room is up the stairs.
Okay, Darcy would quickly run up.
Get one of the many similar attires that he has.
Why is everything yellow? Darcy's like tries to look for something not yellow. He
looks at his sweater and says, "I don't complain about the color, but he needs variety. He needs variety."
Like all black and grey, and then there's some yellow filtered in.
But it's all the same attire. It's the same jeans, the same shirt, the same everything.
T-shirts, jeans, and sweatpants. There are your options.
Yeah. I think Darcy would just kind of grab just a quick, not really looking for fashion, just like shirt, pants, jacket, just to have it, and she'll have it in the van if possible.
Oh no, it's fine. He wouldn't put on his leather jacket.
You return and Brother Mush has put on a sweater, more like a hoodie. And it has a drawing of a happy popcorn. And it says without like a big heart, says "You pop my corn."
Oh,
that's scary. Okay.
It's like a heart-shaped popcorn going, "You pop my corn."
Aww.
The first time August saw it, he's like, "You know that? Nope. Actually, nope. It's better that you don't know."
Okay. I think we're the shotguns.
Come back.
Darcy has a crowbar and some clothes under her arm.
The shotguns. I need a brains roll from anyone who wants to roll.
That gotta be Sage. Gotta be Sage.
Difficulty is 4.
Still gotta be Sage.
Yeah, default.
15.
Yeah.
The shotgun shells are not filled with buckshot or any shot. They're filled with corn kernels.
What the
corn gas?
Shit. Is that an ammo?
Sage's dad comes out of her. That was great.
Brother Mush is giving you a normal look like,
Language. You're not supposed to swear in here.
Sorry, but this isn't ammo. This is corn. What?
Are you going to fight a war or are you going to the cornfields?
Both.
Then you need corn weaponry.
Okay.
Are there the flyers that we post up that I've been printing from today? Can I find one and just give it to Sage?
Yeah.
Wow.
Like giant pause.
Darcy once again is giving August like a look about 1 when he talked about we don't swear, and 2 when he just like handed over the, pamphlet from the society. She has another concern, but it's fine. She's just filing it away. 2 concerns
like
now.
Don't let friends join LLS.
She's just like keeping an eye. Like August seems okay here, but also this is concerning.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I can use these.
He also, Brother Mush goes into a room and brings out almost like a case. And the case has a handle. It gives it to you. That says, when and if August returns to normal, if he manages to retain his control, give him this. If you feel like it would probably be a bad idea to put power in his hands, I leave you to determine that. You are free to not give it to him.
Absolutely.
Darcy's
Don't
like,
give me
so
anything.
should we look at it now, or is this more of a at the time?
You can look at it now, but don't if you want to see what it is.
I just feel more comfortable, and Darcy's like just tries to open it up.
You put the case on the table, pop it open, and look at it. This is just the two of you, you and Brother Mush, and opens it, and it's a sword. It's the amazing sword. It has a corn cob as a pommel.
Oh my
Those
god.
Darcy
like
is
corn
trying
with
very
the
hard
vines.
to keep her face neutral
The
during
guard
this.
of it. The guard of it looks like the leaves on like the corn
Yeah.
cob. It is, but after that, it's just a straight sword. Though it does
So-
have some encrusted gems that are like emeralds and topazes that look like corn cob.
Okay, so Darcy has a third concern about this chosen one corn weapon, but she's just like, I understand, Mr. Brother Mush. And she'll close it slowly and think on it real hard. Not that she would not give it to August if August is ready for it. She's just more like, this corn stuff is getting a little corn. There's a corniness to it. There's so much corn. She's very worried, but that's okay. So that's she's kind of like just like and kind of like walks backwards. Okay, tap.
Pop your kernel.
See, now he's doing corn puns, and like August never did corn puns before. I'm still his
That
friend
was
though.
me.
It's concerning.
He needs me more. He needs me and Sage more than ever, I think, is the answer here.
You're concerned.
So concerned. But like she'll go in and she'll tell Sage, like, okay, so there's a magic corn sword in here. And if August is a little less woofy, we will give it to him.
Okay. That
Yes.
sounds okay. Okay.
Okay. So you know this is what it is too. So whoever has to give him if he's still kind of woofy though, we should probably not give it to him.
Definitely not give it to him because he might not be able to hold it properly.
Oh, that's also a good point. I was
That's
thinking
concern.
he'd slice us in half with it, but you're thinking it'd be embarrassing because he has claws. I'm glad that you're the smart one. You are the smart one. Okay, I'm going to give it to you. I have the amulet thingy. Here's the weapon holder. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, you can do Sage. We can do this.
We could do this.
Yes.
We could do this.
Okay.
You also have Gale, so you can do it.
We don't
with that,
give the sword to her.
No.
Just like nothing. Mm-hmm.
with that, you all drive towards the cornfields, and it is dead of night now.
Sit in the back.
Cornfields are
there's-
illuminated because they are illuminated. There are lampposts here and there. There's some form of guard, but the guards mainly stay out and prevent people from going in. And you park, and Gale is already having a chat with the guard. And the guard is adamant you can't come in. No, you shouldn't go in. And he sees you come in and says, "Oh, what the hell's going on, kids? You fucking you're locals. I don't need to be explaining this shit to you." And how visible is Gale is August at this moment?
I'm in the back. I didn't get out of the van, but
okay.
I'm like peering through the gap in the seat.
looks- he
trying to,
looks-
like, see what's going on.
He doesn't see that it's a full-grown wolf man. He goes, "You and your dog need to stay put.
Really
Go
big.
home. I know everybody's worried about the whole water thing, but killing yourselves is not the solution, kids."
You know, we do have authority from the mayor to sort this out, right?
Already is a stretch here.
Oh no. Okay.
I mean, that's what we were told. Right, Darcy? You said that we would get this sorted.
Well, I mean, it's more like my dad's looking the other direction, more than, hey, hi guys. We're just gonna go through. So beep beep. We're just gonna go through now. She starts like pushing the gas.
No,
No,
that's not
is
happening.
there a gate?
There is a gate.
How strong a gate? Like, is it just like one of those wooden things, or is it like?
See,
Is it vandal?
There's a fence. There's a fence that can be plowed through if you wish to do it. But
Okay.
he's standing in the middle, going, no. Everybody, go back.
Tell him the Brotherhood sent you.
The Brotherhood sent us.
Oh. She's still revving. She's like,
yes, Mush sent us. Brother Mush sent us.
Y'all got some evidence to prove that?
Darcy, show him.
Oh, okay. Wait, she's like so focused on about to go through this. Oh, yeah, I got this bling.
He looks at it. His eyes go wide, and he kneels and bows and goes, "I obey," and opens the gate.
Okay, and she like shifts down, a little disappointed.
You can't see it, but August tail wags. He's like,
yeah,
I had a good idea.
Yeah, so thank you also, Mr. Brother person. Okay, I'm just gonna drive. It just drives and does this to Gale.
But
like
the reason is because I don't want you to scratch your car. Your van.
Sage. I got it right.
You did.
I never get things right.
Do you wanna a head pat?
Kind of.
Gale looks from the outside into the van and goes, "You're in some kinky shit," and drives into the cornfield.
The biggest.
A werewolf opens the back door. Okay. Yeah, so I guess Darcy is just since she knows basically because of the map, she would be heading towards wherever the entrance is.
Yep.
Yeah.
When you find an entrance into something of a natural cavern, normally when you've gone through the cornfields, there's always a presence. There's always something weird happening. Like the scarecrows turn to look at you, or there's a giant hand coming out of the cornfields. Nothing. Not a single thing moves.
I think Darcy's been doing this like it's an all access pass.
It's glowing.
With a medallion. She's like, okay,
the medallion is glowing.
We're coming through. We've had a long day.
Not a single sound.
Yeah, she's just doing this the entire time though. Just kind of like, Okay,
Why
everyone stay close.
Put it on the dashboard.
No,
we're still driving?
In case. You don't want to forget it.
Yeah. Oh no, she's keeping it on her. She's like, oh no, because I might think it's like one of those like scented pine trees, and I'll forget.
Mm-hmm.
All of mine are shaped like pizza because they're from Big Papa Niblets, and they smell like pizza.
Smell like pizza.
Yeah,
of course they do. So with that, you drive into the cornfield, and you get to the place you were driving to. Gale driving pretty much beside you. A little way, just a little bit back as you were guiding this tour, so to speak. And you get to it's almost like a natural cavern, but it's more like a hole in the ground with some sloping into it, meaning you can crawl inside and find yourself in a natural cavern. And you can hear water moving. You can hear rushing water in the distance. You follow the cave, and you eventually come out to a large cavernous space. You in fact go ways down, and there is this enormous lake. Just perfectly still water, some form of bioluminescence in effect. There is lighting in the cavern, but it seems to come from the bottom of this lake, and almost like it's glowing. On the edges, though, you see a collection of eggs. Smaller ones, some cracked, some look kind of rotten. And you see that in the back there is a gigantic egg. that is fully cracked. If something had come out, something that perhaps was here a long time ago, and it cracked open. Yeah, it's like, okay, I think we found the place.
I'm gonna come out the back.
No, by this time you're all fully out of the car and in
Okay.
the ground. No, if you stayed in the car until then, you're not getting here. It is a tight fit for you, though.
Ooh.
But now that you're here, you're picking up sense. There is something very much alive here, and some things are very much dead.
Is it just me that smells that?
I'm gonna need a grit roll from either brains for most of you and grit for August.
Oh no, brains. Oh no. Oh, no.
Watch
14.
14, more than enough. You smell something above you. And you see that there is, in the lighting, it's almost hidden, and you realize it is an enormous lizard just hanging on the ceiling. And it rears its head and kind of meets your gaze, and then it drops and falls on the ground. This thing is it's a gigantic, let's call it like a chameleon. It's that shape of lizard. And in fact, when it drops, for a moment, its scales shift and shimmer. And it just opens its mouth and this purplish, almost like ooze drops. And there's a sound as it makes contact with the cavern floor. Gail's like, oh, I think we found the problem.
What's our order? If this is a tight squeeze for me, what's the order?
Not anymore. It was a tight squeeze coming in. Right now it's an open space. So you can be in whatever order you want. What I will say though is, August, I need you to make a grid roll for me. Difficulty 14.
Okay.
No.
You need to see if the presence of another predator or even prey has an effect on our dear August and his self-control.
I rolled a 9.
Ugh.
Oh, 13. And what was the difficulty? 14.
14.
So I could spend 5 tokens.
You could do that, yes.
And still have 1 token left over.
Or do you wish to fail and give in?
No. I don't want to hurt my friends.
And then you spend 5, and for a moment you all hear him begin to growl again and shift and twitch, but he manages to remain level-headed and in control.
I mean, Gale almost lost it, so he's just dead set looking straight at this lizard and will just move to the front of the group.
Okay.
And in a very low tone, just sort of say,
Looks like it's gonna be taken down. Any bright ideas before I just go for this thing?
Okay, yeah, no problem. And just like Darcy, like scream running, holding the crowbar, aiming for the lizard's head.
Make a fight roll. Difficulty of this one is going to be 15.
I mean, I only held back in case anyone had a better idea, but if she's running, then I'm running.
That's what she did.
I like all fours bound towards it and
So 13 will use 2 adversity tokens. You said it was 15, right?
Yep.
All right, okay. That leaves me with 1. All right, yes.
Can I roll a fight
exactly
if I
15.
lunge at it? If I lunge after her, can I roll a fight as well?
Yes, of course. What is Sage going to do? Gale has just taken a few steps to, on the side, and has used one of the shotguns to shoot the beast on its flank, shooting corn kernels at it, so it's not as effective. But it is some damage is happening. It is peppering the sides.
Maybe I mean, I am a pretty good shot, I think, for my dad, so maybe I will also take a shot.
Okay, that will be another fight roll.
It was fight.
Hit it with
Try
a
the-
book.
It's my lowest thing. I mean, I could look in my book, but I don't know if there's any. Let's look in my book. Brains
Make
is
a
my
brains
best thing.
roll. Let's make it a 12.
12 exactly.
Hell yeah.
What are you looking for in your book?
Anything that can help us really, like anything that's
You find some minor incantations for like, breaking some rock, like dropping stalagmite, breaking some just minor telekinetic stuff that you can use. Any major effect that you want to do, of course, the book will likely extol a payment from you. But minor things you think you can get away with.
so like just like kind of nudging, like making someone like it fall so then they can just beat it up.
It is very large
a
piece, so
rock.
you can try to do that. You can try to trip it in a way, but
Can you conjure a banana peel?
Drop a rock on its head.
Or like if there's any like at least rocks
in that
or
case,
something.
that's
with-
gonna be make a charm roll with and add a d6 and let's make it 13.
Come on. Okay, hold up. So 7 plus how many adversity tokens do I have? If I use all 6, I have 30.
And this is the one positive of crap rolls. We have some adversity tokens.
Yeah, why not? Let's use all 6 of my adversity tokens.
Oof.
So it's 13.
Okay. You create a small, almost very localized tremor, and this thing trips and falls on its side. So, August, what did you roll? 11. I put the difficulty of this at 15, but because of Sage's effect, I'm going to lower the difficulty to 13. That means if you spend any tokens, Darcy, I think you spend 2.
Yeah.
You don't need to spend them.
Oh, I put that right. Hell yeah. Perfect.
Can't get to that because I've only got 1 adversity token. So
And then you have 2 adversity tokens. You go to hit it, and it kind of uses one of its limbs to slap you away. You do hit it straight up, just whack at it and do some damage as the crowbar kind of goes in and tears some of the scales on this creature. And now it's just trying to get on its feet. I'm going to need flight checks from Darcy and August. Difficulty for this one, I'm going to put it at 12 because it's
Ooh.
not as fully.
No. Oh no.
It essentially burps a purplish cloud, and it's noxious and toxic. What it means is going to have a -1 on your next rolls. Gale is still shooting at this thing, and it is starting to cause just much as the continuous tear on the same area is beginning to have an effect. We'll go into another round of this. So, Darcy, August, and Sage, what do you wish to do?
I have a question, and I don't know if that. Does this lizard look like the kind of lizard that would be affected by like salt or something?
You're not sure? Oh, let's make it a brains roll.
Oh no. Okay.
The difficulty of this at 8.
Oh well, this is basically impossible for her to figure out. Oh
It can
God.
explode.
No. Well, no, I didn't. No.
You're not a lizard expert beyond the time as a kid where you would play with lizards, but you're not sure. It does
okay,
seem kind of liquid based, or amphibian in a way. But beyond that, and to be effective, throw a salt shaker at it and it'll flinch. No, you don't think so?
No. Okay. Oh God. Then I guess no. Okay. I think this. She's gonna be like, Sage. See if you can figure out any weaknesses. I'm just gonna keep hitting it.
Okay.
And I think, yeah, she'll probably aim if she can. She'd love to aim for an eye.
Go for it. The difficulty is still 13. If you It hasn't fully stood up. If you can beat it by 5 or more, I'll give you the eye.
Okay, I don't know that. We're gonna try. We'll try. I don't know if we can do that, but we'll see. Okay, wait. Okay, all right. Okay, so that's
Explode.
19 minus 1 though is
18
18.
is exactly 5 over.
Hex
You
yeah.
tear that eye out.
Ugh.
You are
She got
covered.
upset.
You're covered in the goop of the retina and so on.
That's right.
But you have taken the eye out.
Good. She's angry that she tried to think and it didn't work. So she went to what she knows.
Okay.
She's like,
and
bleh.
August.
I can get to 15 on an attack.
So 13. 13.
Yeah, still going to require it exploding. So I have a question. Could I... My hobby is climbing. Can I climb on it? And try to, like, sink my claws into its neck and try to move it so that it's not going to, like, bite.
Let's see if you can first climb on this slimy creature. I'm going to make it a grid roll of 13 again.
You werewolf just climbing a giant lizard. I love
With
it.
my claws, like...
Yeah. Yeah.
No, I also roll my big dice.
Yeah. I have to remember that I do have a dice under my dresser right now.
It's a 15.
You clamber up on this thing, and you are fairly stable. You are fairly stable. So we'll see what you can do next time.
Yes.
Sage, anything you want to do?
I want to figure out its weakness and see if I can
I could
research it or something.
Stupid. Never mind. Think of it.
Okay, I'm gonna have you make a brains roll 18 difficulty.
15. I've got no adversity tokens left. No.
You have 2 now. Well, you have 1 now.
You have one.
You're figuring it out, but you've never seen a creature like this before. This is an entire new situation for you. August is a werewolf. You're working with Gale. There's too many weird shit happening for you.
This is not normal.
What I will tell you with your roll, you do notice immediately is that the first hit from the crowbar, even the pulling of the eye, and the marks from the shotgun, and even the scars that August has left on its body as it's been climbing, they're starting to mend.
Yeah, maybe fire might work. Cauterize to stop the healing.
As you're looking at that and seeing that this is healing, you hear the clatter of the shotgun that Gale drops, and she's running towards you and says, "Hey, Darcy, Paige, I have an idea. I'm going to need the corn sword thing, though."
How do you know about that?
You're not all entirely subtle, and I heard you.
Why don't you tell me what to do with the sword?
Because I think you're very busy tearing eyes out with a very, frankly, badass crowbar.
I mean, thank you. Okay, I'm gonna all the cards on the table. Gale, how am I supposed to trust you? I know my friends. We've been through stuff. You're asking me just to hand over something incredibly powerful. That is my friend August, who also originally had the name Gale, which you have stolen from him.
I haven't stolen shit from anybody. My parents gave me the name Gale. So I don't know what the fuck your problem is. Also, your dear friend nearly eviscerated you. And you and I had a very romantic fist fight. So I don't see what the problem is here right now.
What is it?
I have done nothing for you to not trust me in this moment.
But I don't know you, Gale.
We've known each other for fucking years.
Ah.
Just because I don't like your weird banana pizza doesn't mean you can't trust me.
August, I want to give you this sword.
What sword?
And then you
Wait,
tell
what?
August what to do with it, Gail.
What if
It's
he
his.
can't? What if he can't hold it?
Does
There's
it
a
look like he can
sword?
hold it? Have we established that he can hold it as a...
What are we doing?
Like,
Give
'Cause
her
right-
the sword.
I
Give her the sword. And if she does anything bad, then we can wish things upon her.
she'll like Darcy will sigh, and she's gonna look over and see August attached to the lizard, and it's healing. Okay, Gail, I will give you the sword, but if you fuck us over, I will end you. And she'll push it over.
She looks at you as you're kind of disgusting looking with the gloop all over you. He leans very close. Says, "Would I screw you over, Darcy? We're meant to have another tete-a-tete later. I want that, so I'm not going to mess with this.
Okay.
Because I like where this is going."
Okay. After the lizard is dead.
I don't know. I just want to punch her. I don't even know what you're talking. Okay, let's just do this.
then
This
punch her and
is
be done
horrible.
with it.
I don't understand what's going on. Take that sword. I don't want to talk about it anymore. And she gets like crosses her arms.
She opens the case, grabs the sword, kind of measures like the heft and the balance. And goes, "What's happened is I like you and I want to take you on a date. That's all.
What?
Bye." And then she runs out of the cave.
What kind of role does Darcy need to do to keep her shit together?
Grit. That's a
That's a grit.
definition of a grit roll.
I feel like
I'm gonna say
figure out-
this. This has to be a 13.
Oh no. Okay.
This is the does Darcy blush roll.
Yeah, okay. That's a 2. So I guess we're going beat red with this.
I'm gonna say you skip this turn altogether. You're overwhelmed with emotion at this moment.
But does Darcy feel the same, or is she just like, what? I mean,
She
thanks,
does-
but what?
I think this role is an entire round of her figuring it out. She's like,
You are looking deep inside yourself and wondering,
yeah.
am I into Gale? That fist fight was hot.
Yeah.
I thought it was friendly, but maybe not. Maybe it's more.
I don't know. I mean, I know there's a giant lizard, but I gotta figure this out. Okay.
Whilst they're flirting and shit, then I'm gonna try to ram this lizard's head into the wall.
I'm gonna have you let's make this a grid roll. And I'm gonna make this a 15.
Come on,
At
dice,
very
no more
least.
shitty rolls.
You have one token, I
I
think.
have 2 tokens. I can stand one.
You slam this thing's head against the wall. Some rocks fall on it because of it. It looks hurt. It is its turn now, and it just emits this almost screech-like wail. And you see a lot of the small eggs that are in the area crack open. The ones that are not just broken and rotten crack open, and mini lizards come out. And it's straight up extended tongue wraps around them and eats them. You see that the wounds begin to heal faster.
If Darcy was aware enough, she'd be like, "Sage, it's another bad mom."
But I think Darcy is not aware.
Absolutely not.
And I think Sage is too focused on the mission at hand.
Yes.
August is still holding on and is just like,
Someone, anybody, little help.
Well, one second, August. It's gotta. Just like literally, just 1 second.
I'll take Gale at this point.
I think at the end of the turn, that is enough to snap you out of whatever you're in. That's a level. That's a level too far. Common from August.
What? I'm sorry. What? No. Okay. What's what we doing? What's going on? The lizarding.
just slamming its head into the wall, and then it ate a bunch of lizards.
Oh, how did I miss that? Okay. Where's Gale and the sword?
They've gone out of the cavern and left the cavern.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna take all my frustration and confusion over the situation out on that lizard with my crowbar.
Okay, let's make it. This is going to be because let's first make a roll from August to, steer it.
Hear it?
Again,
Okay.
let's make this a bit faster, easier. It's going to be a 14.
1 point easier.
By the way, you would just as a reminder, you actually didn't spend one token. You had to spend both because you had a -1. Remember?
Yes, true. Let me take the other one off.
Let's make this a 14. If you can, the difficulty will be lower for Darcy.
That is a 17. That's my
Perfect.
good roll.
You once again force it to hurt itself, and the difficulty for you, Darcy, is going to be 10.
Perfect. He's like, I'm confused and I don't want to handle any of these emotions. I think that she's actually almost like on a stabbing motion. Like if she can get some of this, if August can kind of turn it so the soft belly, maybe like that's what's
Make
happening.
it, like rear up.
Yeah, she's gonna try to kind of go
Go for
for
it.
some guts. Okay, let's do this. I don't want to think anymore. Only
Digging the
stab.
claws in harder and harder as the time goes on.
Okay, I mean it's not, but so it's exactly 10 then, because it's -1 still, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
You, with a 10, you do create a wound, not enough to spill.
Eh.
There is at least a puncture and a tear on it.
Yeah.
With that, though, Sage, what do you wish to do before we move on to other
Sage.
things?
Sage, throw the poke
No.
Magic
Um,
this thing away.
I need to like it's healing. It's healing with the eating of the babies. So if I can get rid of the babies,
Destroy
You're
them.
gonna go destroy all the eggs.
yeah.
Raise the eggs.
I'm not even gonna make you roll for that. You straight up stomp on these quote unquote innocent little creatures.
Baby lizards.
Oh, it's her. Their meat.
Yeah, they're meat. Oh, they're meat.
I have.
They're not delicious meat, though. They're not
have a
delicious
rough
meat. It's
question
not
to
cooked,
ask
just
here.
still a human.
Does Sage tend to wear sandals?
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I just wanted to picture this.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's disgusting. It's squelching. It's awful. It's just an awful sight. I'm going to ask, and I need you an honest answer.
Oh.
Is there a look of glee on Sage's face as she stomps these eggs to bits?
Yes, and you know why? Because she has visions of her mother being the big lizard, and she's like, "No, these are the clones."
This
apparently,
is straight up trauma here.
Oh wow.
He's like, "No,
Oh, no.
she went and said that I was like a failed experiment. These are failed experiments, and I better save them." Just like,
So the lizard is thrashing now because it wants to stop Sage. I'm gonna need one roll from August.
you can't have them, Mom.
That's a lot to unpack. In fact, I'm gonna need a flight check from everybody except Sage. So Darcy
Flight.
and August, flight, and the difficulty is 10.
Handling our traumas real well here. Oh.
5. So you are even 5 below. So
Yeah, it's only a
That'll be
D6.
bad.
Not much I
Okay.
can do.
and for Darcy,
2.
you see that there is a tremor. Everything shakes around you, and then the ceiling of the cavern floor cracks open, and chunks begin to fall off, almost like a hole opens above. And you try to get away, Darcy, and you are, I will tell you, quite injured. You end up, falling to the floor. You are hit by some rocks and everything. Your left arm is fully broken.
No.
Sage, you are well away from this area in particular, so you get enough time to move away and can even help Sage Darcy help.
Mhm.
August, you are a werewolf standing on top of the beast. You will have no way out.
Yeah, I'm clinging onto it with my
You are-
hands. I'm stuck.
You are standing on it and you're clocked by rocks, but you're still trying to keep it there. And Sage, you see a glint in the things that are falling, and as kind of like the pieces fall, you see that it's Gale falling with the sword on like a just downward motion. The sword goes into the creature and through August.
No.
It doesn't pierce anything too vital, more your side. But she was falling in a straight line. No control, or he's in the way, literally. You feel a horrific burning sensation, August, and the creature is just thrashing, and the creature begins to almost like desiccate until you're both kind of standing on it, and it's now just fully almost like mummified, and even through it, almost like energy begins to radiate and seep into the water, and you see other like eggs begin to float out, and they also begin to dissolve, and the eggs that were broken and the remnants of the little stomping thing that Sage did also begin to die out. And Gale is there, kind of bleeding, like blood seeping from her forehead over her eyes, one eye shut off. She has a few scratches, goes and looks at the sword where it is. Oh shit. Sorry. August, I'm gonna need one last grid roll from you. The difficulty of this one's gonna be 8.
Okay, be cool. Oh my god.
Much?
9.
Oh gosh.
You
I'm that
feel
close.
this pain coursing through you. Feel something else in the sword passing through you, and you kind of like latch onto it, almost like a. It feels like a lifeline. Like it almost feels like being stabbed by this sword in this moment is the best thing that could happen to you. And you latch until you hold it, and you feel that anger, that rage, that hunger inside you that you've been fighting for the past hour or so. You were kind of tapping into the fight, but still afraid that at some point you might have just eaten Darcy.
Yeah.
It goes. It vanishes, and when you open your eyes, you have a sword through your side, but you're you. Gale's like, no. Gale says, no, you don't pull out the weapon. That's the only thing keeping your blood in your body.
Like to be not pinned to the ground.
Well, we can get you out of the. I'll help you get out of the thing, but don't pull out the sword from you. We need 911 for that shit.
So I just untransform around it though. That can't be good.
Yeah. It's not pleasant. Fortunately, you don't feel most of it. You still have a sword pinned to your side. Gingerly, and the fact that the thing is like a mummified remain helps that you kind of can break off it. And Gale kind of helps you, like, supports you, and helps you move. He says, "Okay, we need an ambulance for I think all of you." And you see her eye fully shut, just like scratches over this, and me, frankly, but I think we're done with this.
Yeah, no, wait.
Come on, hello.
Yeah,
can you
Gale,
come to the console, please?
I look at can I see her hands? Do they go all like blistery like August did when he held the crowbar?
For whom? Gale?
Yeah.
No.
Wait, no. Gale, come here. Not August, Gale. Other Gale. Yeah, come here.
I'm still being slightly offended by the whole other Gale, but I'm letting it. It's like I'm very hurt.
It's a long
me too.
story. Don't worry about it.
No, me too. Just come here. Come here. I said it.
She approaches you.
Yeah, okay, so okay, so we still have some unfinished business, right? And like Darcy's got her is using her like flannel to wrap around her broken arm. Okay. So we were gonna fight, right?
Think we should postpone that?
Okay.
You have a broken arm, and I can't see out of my left eye.
Okay. So it's one thing I don't want to postpone there. And she leans in to give Gail a kiss.
Okay, awesome. And she reciprocates.
August
Okay.
just looks weirded
Okay.
out by this whole situation and just
It might be
trying
the
to
loss of blood.
hold on to the sword is just going to leave the cabin.
Is this loss of blood? We'll revisit that.
Yeah. Yeah, but we still have a conversation to fit. I think I'm gonna pass out though, so I'm just gonna
Let's help you out. And
yeah, okay.
you get out, and Gail makes the call for 911. They arrive and they help you patch up. Your dad arrives and it's like, kid, what the fuck?
No, we fixed it. Dad, we fixed it.
What, the water thing?
Yeah. There was like a lizard, and if you hear someone say they saw a werewolf, it like ran off or something. I don't know. It was kind of weird there. There was probably some weird stuff in the water. But August and Sage and yeah, Gail helped too.
You hear a wailing cry coming from the cornfield, and everybody's kind of taken aback, wondering what the hell happened now. And some people approach, and it's Brother Mush, who's just kneeling on the ground, crying inconsolably.
The sword is no longer in my side. I go approach him.
The sword has not been removed. The sword, you need surgery for that. In fact, you are being taken away from this place to go to emergency so they can remove the giant corn sword.
Nope. I need to get to Brother Mush.
No,
like,
Gail, you go in the ambulance. I'll go see Brother Mush. I've dealt with cults
I
before.
need to know he's okay.
Yeah, I'll go see.
Like I tried to reach out for him.
He doesn't even see you there.
I go over to him.
He is almost, you can clearly tell, because you've been through this very recently. He's in shock. And he's crying. He's not responding.
It's okay. I sit next to him and put my hand on him. Like, I know what you're going through. I was like this before.
You are all taken away to be patched up. Brother Mush, eventually someone helps him get back home. A few weeks pass with all of you recovering. Darcy and Gail, resume the conversation. There are a lot of things still meant to be discussed and punched, but it's pleasant, perhaps.
Darcy's stopped calling her fake Gail. Slowly but surely. It's just Gail.
That definitely improves things.
Yeah.
August, you are released, and when you finally get back to the Appreciation Society, you find so many empty liquor bottles. And Brother Mush is not there. But you do see a few members of the society. Now they're discussing, mostly in hushed tones. They do, welcome you back and kind of how you feeling and everything. And if you heard them kind of before you arrived discussing things that maybe you just need to change the leadership. And it's like the good brother is slipping.
I'd like to find him.
Oh, you're right. You haven't been around. You'll likely find him in the cornfields. He's going there every day.
Can I go there without stuff happening?
Yeah, they've been kind of quiet lately.
Okay. It's not like I don't have experience with gestures at bottles. He just goes to find Brother Mush.
Do you find any of your friends to go with you, or do you go on your own?
Sage had some trauma in that last round. He would like to speak to Sage too, but
It's been a few weeks since that moment. You've been mostly in recovery because they pulled the giant sword out of your side.
I think he would have found Sage before this. If she'd have come to visit, he'd have sort of talked to her and make sure she was okay, but he's not calling anyone now. He's just going to go find Brother Mush.
Okay.
You
find them in the middle of the cornfield, just sitting there in not the cornfield itself, but more like the roads that have been built into it. And he's just leaning against a fence, drinking and just crying.
Sit down next to him.
He doesn't seem to acknowledge that you are there.
What happened?
They're dead.
Who's dead?
Know how we recover from this. Europa's done. Cornfields are done. The gods are dead. Dead.
What's dead? What do you mean?
The gods. Do you think we have so much amazing corn? Do you think we worship this place because it's what? Strange? No. Everything is connected, and someone's killed the gods.
How would they have done that?
Need a weapon, something powerful.
Like that sword?
Tell me you didn't do this, August.
I didn't touch that sword. Gale did.
Killed the gods then.
How can someone kill the gods? She can't be that powerful, surely.
Gods can die, August. Gods have weaknesses.
She fell through the roof of the cave. She was out of our sight for moments.
I don't understand. I've served all my life. I've served. Now there's nothing. All quiet.
Show me how to listen. Maybe.
Aren't you hearing me? There's nothing to listen to. They're gone.
Look at my arms. Are the marks still there?
Yeah.
What about the obelisk there in the woods? Is that a god?
It's something else, but I hadn't thought about that. It could be of some help, but I have no link with it. I cannot speak to it.
I have.
I beg you, please. The gods are dead and we need something. Something worse is going to come.
Okay.
Please go to the monolith, please.
Okay.
You head off to the monolith?
I message Sage to say, I think Gale did something terrible. I'm going to the monolith. And then I message Darcy separately. And I say, are you alone?
Is Darcy alone or is Darcy with Gale?
I don't think they're quite there like all the time kind of thing, like once or twice a week. It's very slow. Darcy's still fair. So no, I think Darcy's probably alone. Yeah. Why? Question mark.
Then I don't know how I got to the corn. Well, how did I get home? Did I get a taxi? Did I?
Yeah, get a cab. You took another cab to the cornfield, and the cabbie is outside waiting for you.
Get back in the cab and I tell him I'm going to the woods.
He's basically the
Are the
this pretty
taxis
much being
called
an
corner?
expense of the Corn Appreciation Society. So it's like, I'll drive you wherever you want.
Oh, nice.
Thank you. I'm going to the obelisk, but I don't think you can get quite that far.
I can drop you as close by as I can.
Okay. Then
Meter's running though, so it's your time, their money. I'm cool with it.
It's corn money.
I
Gets paid in corn.
will group call the two of them.
Okay.
I will be heading over as soon as you message me. I would have.
Hi.
No.
So I'm out of the hospital now. I just got back, but hey, Darcy. So I have you both here, and Brother Mush said something really terrible happened, and I was kind of a werewolf and kind of stabbed at the end. Has Gail said or done anything since that day?
Has she?
No, Gail's just been, back to, everything as it usually is.
You asked.
Coming in for a pizza, coming in to see you once in a while.
Yeah. So I guess Darcy. I mean, no. Why? I mean, we're just, I guess we are kind of maybe seeing each. I don't know if I want to put a name on it right now because I'm just kind of working through it. But we just maybe a couple times. What does that have to do with Brother Mush? And
Look,
where are you?
I'm heading to the obelisk. I'm going to probably be there before either of you, but
I'm also on my way.
okay,
When you're heading out, Sage, your dad goes, where the hell do you think you're going?
I'm gonna go see Augie. He's just come out of the.
I think you and I need to have a chat because I've been talking with Darcy's father, and even the thing with your mom. I need you to fill me in on some details, honey. Because there's a whole lot of shit going on in this town, and no one's telling me jack shit. So you and I need to have a chat.
Sage, can I don't know.
You all can hear this in the background.
I'm just like
available. I might need that, big brain of yours because I'm not the best thinker.
I know I have a big brain. But Dad, they need my big brain.
I need your big brain too.
Well,
Because my wife tried to kill me in a ritual sacrifice, and no one's explained anything.
your
I
wife
don't
was
understand
my
that
mom.
But I've heard all sorts of things of you fighting your mom with your friends, and she was a fucking spider. What? I need explanation, Sage, now.
Okay, Dad.
Sage, I'm gonna go to the obelisk and
hang
you
up.
can make it there at some point. No worries. Bye.
Hang up and be like,
You realize your dad is not angry; he is scared out of his mind.
And
he doesn't know how to handle that.
Yeah. And I think she kind of recognizes that because he's never been like that. And she's like, no, something is wrong. He's not angry because I've seen angry very rarely, and that is something completely different.
So do you sit down with him to kind of go over everything?
Of course I do. I have to explain it. And I may also slyly mention working for the man.
He's like, and Dad, I've got a real job and everything.
That actually goes by fine. Because he doesn't have a problem with that. The problem with that was your mom. Your mom was the one that was, no, not the man.
Exactly. That's why she's like, well, he used to work for the government.
What you mentioned is like you have a legitimate job and it pays well. I was like, oh, thank fuck for that. Oh, thank God you're not a tree hugger. Great, wonderful.
I do hug trees too, though. Dad.
I know, but you recognize that you need a job. That is,
yes.
I am so proud of you.
I'm sorry
I'll run before
about.
he remembers the rest of it.
I'm sorry that I called Mom a loaf of bread.
This is gonna sound bad coming from me, but the bitch tried to kill me. You can say whatever you like about her. I don't care.
Okay.
Also, I'm gonna start training you in using some serious weapons.
Okay, that's
It seems like it's gonna come up.
It's been fun. Just learn recalling some of the things that you taught me when I was younger. It was maybe we can have some actual quality time fun.
Like that. August, you arrive at the monolith. And
Darcy's still on the phone.
no, I think at this point you would have, unless you're keeping a call going for like 30 minutes.
I think when she heard the sage stuff,
I think you would have hung up. Yeah,
I'm just gonna hang up. Yeah.
Oh yeah, like no, Sage hung up on you guys. Was like, no.
Okay, it's for the best.
So, what would you tell? I'm guessing you continue to talk en route. What do you tell Darcy?
Well, no, she hung up, so
oh yeah,
it's just me and the.
So you're heading to the monolith then. You arrive at the monolith, and I'm going to ask: does Darcy head there as well, or begin to head there, or just wait until she knows more?
If August said that he was going to the obelisk, right? She'd be on her way because she knows that's important.
You will
she didn't
arrive.
Give a whole explanation, but yeah.
Yeah, you will arrive later.
Yeah.
August, you get to the monolith, and it is standing there, just this giant piece of black stone. You can see it's not as visible as it had been before, but you can still see some of the markings that appeared on it. And you hear the crunch of leaves behind you. What's up, little brother?
I had a feeling you knew more than you let on.
I know a few things. And some things I've pieced together because you and your friends are not subtle.
What did you do?
When I had to stop the super regenerating monster. I overcharged that sword, killed the beast. 2 of them, actually. She's now very close to you. Your back is more or less still turned to her, unless you wish to turn and face her.
I'll turn around and face her.
She's just.
I don't go any further towards the monolith. I stop where we are, so we're not in its space.
She just approaches. It's very close. There's any problem with that?
Do you know what you did?
Your drunk little monk would say, I killed some gods. I call it the first step.
So, okay, what's your plan?
What
are you hoping to achieve?
That's not something that I'm going to tell you, but I did tell you some time ago, you worthless piece of shit, that I would be seeing you soon. Surprise, surprise, here I am.
I can't even remember what episode. When was that?
That was when you picked up the book and you heard a voice telling you to throw the book out.
Yeah, and I didn't. I gave it to Sage.
I keep my promises. I told you I'd see you soon. August.
Are you?
Someone who's going to enjoy your life and your friends more than you ever did. I need a grid roll from you. Straight up, I'm not going to lie to you, the DC is 20.
I don't even have any adversity tokens left to spend.
That burn.
This is
That
this
burn.
is max danger, max difficulty roll. There's nothing I need. It needs to be a 20.
Yeah, it's not going to happen though. No, it's a 16.
But I mean, you are this is your highest die, right?
Yeah, it's my d20, but I don't have any adversity tokens, so I can't do anything.
There was a chance, but there was a chance.
Yeah, I don't think any of my quirky things help either. It's rebellious and protective and intuitive. I was going to try to use intuitive.
She leans very close to you as she says this, then grabs you by the shirt and throws you into the obelisk. And you hit the obelisk, and you're expecting impact. You sink into it. And as you're sinking into it, everything going dark, she just as her voice says, "Don't worry. I'll make sure none of them miss you." And that is where we end our story and this season.
Gasp and double gasp.
What? No.
And I reveal our last card. A well-respected cleric is drunkenly shouting, "They're dead. The gods are all dead."
Oh, okay. I guess that one's my fault. But in fairness, this is not great for Darcy either. So I guess we're fine.
Yeah, I have fun next season, guys. I'm dead.
No.
No, maybe. Trapped is another thing. Undergoing change, who knows? We will see next season on Kernels of Mystery.
Ah.
What will
So,
the Cobb Squad do?
for the record, as I mentioned before, but I'll cover it again. The cards on this episode were drawn from the Hell deck, the deck of stories 2, and the Gothic deck.
The very gothic
We will
ending.
see what we do next season, because next season we've already gone through all the decks. So
Yeah.
the next season we're gonna be mixing them.
I know.
Oh no.
Hopefully I'll get those cannibals from the jungle deck.
No, that's the entire plan.
I did try
And-
to eat you guys this session, so
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
that's
did.
not,
It's true.
but you were a werewolf. That's not cannibalism, it's a different species. So
Okay.
it's only cannibalism if you're the same species. So that is the end of our season and our stories for now. We'll leave Europa rest for a while. And as I've been kind of hinting at a bit more with Sage, those items of power that you have acquired mean that next season we will be using the Kits on Brooms rules. And you will be using those artifacts, those tools to perform magic.
Yeah.
And mend a broken heart that is surely coming.
technically still don't
In
have one.
terms of what the magic entails, we're not going to straight up use Kits on Brooms. Not entirely. It'll be a modification where each tool will have an affinity, the kind of effect and magic that it can affect. Darcy's crowbar is very much directed at physical interactions,
Yeah.
destruction,
Yeah.
breaking
the smash,
things.
smash. Yeah.
confrontation. Whereas Sage's might be, right now it's a bit more volatile, but likely will settle into something else. As for August, well, we'll need to see first how August is when he emerges.
Yeah, it's good.
If he emerges unchanged or not from the obelisk. Maybe it's something to do with the arm. Maybe it's his kind of volatile nature now. It's to do with states. We'll see. We'll
With the
see.
sauce.
We shall
Sauce.
see. We shall see indeed. So before we go, we'll just quickly go around the room and everybody can tell you who they are, where you can find them in dark corners of the internet, and if they have things they wish to let you know. Mind you, from the moment of recording to the moment this airs, quite a few months could pass, so
Who knows?
worth mentioning. Let's go with Megan.
Oh no. Okay. Hi, Megan. I was playing Darcy. Both she, her. You can find me online, mostly on Twitter, at Not. And one thing that'll definitely still be happening is every other Tuesday, if you like Monster of the Week adventures, check out wherever you get your podcast for $2 creature feature. Stuff's happening. We're maybe getting close to the end part of our adventure, and it's all getting real messy in a good way.
Awesome. Nate.
Hi, I'm Nate. I've been playing August, which is very strange. You can find me on Twitter as Tiniest Sidekick, and more often than not here and on Twitch on the Lawful Geeks Twitch channel, playing various other games, D&D, vampires.
Oh shit, that's also true for me. I'm sorry. Yeah, also I do other stuff too. We'll see what's happening, but I also do Lawful Geek stuff. I'm right here. Thank you.
Almost like I pull the same players for a lot of my games because I like playing with them.
I'm sitting here looking at people. I'm like, what else do I do?
And Jade.
Hi, I'm Jade. I played Sage Beam, and I am also on Twitter. I am JJ_Squishy1990. I also play games on the Lawful Geek Twitch channel. So there is Vampire the Masquerade, and on Sundays we also do Aether Seed, which is D&D, which is super awesome, modern era, but not Kevin's own creation, basically. And yeah.
And that then is all for us. And I can only say, well, Brother Mush would say, Ara me Zara, which is maybe related to a secret brotherhood in this town, maybe. I'm only going to say thank you all for watching. We hope you had a good time, and we will see you next time. Bye.
Bye.